Completely covering the source with darkness. If any of this spell's area overlaps with an area of light, the spell that created the light is dispelled? Wait, so does that mean if you cast darkness on a cleric spell, it just disappears for good? Like, because they all cast light? You don't even have to roll a save for it? It just
I don't think
disappears?
they all cast light, do they?
Most cleric
Well,
spell,
most
or
cleric
most of
spells
those
specifically cast light, but like,
that dim light.
I would say, like, as a GM, I would rule that it doesn't work that way.
no.
That's
Yeah,
how it
if it's a
reads.
light, if it's a
But
spell to create a light source, then yes, it would be dispelled. But if it's
yeah,
just a normal spell, then I would say no. It's already debilitating the cleric enough that why would you even stay in the darkness spell, anyways?
yeah,
But
no,
I wonder.
I feel like this falls under like rules as written versus rules as intended.
with an area of light created
Alrighty
by
then.
it's second level or lower, so I guess that wouldn't be true because most of their spells don't do that until they're like the aura spells. Okay, I'm locked. Let's play.
All right, so welcome everybody back to session 30 of Group 2. How is everyone doing tonight?
Good.
All right.
I made
well,
soup.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. I already drank all of my caffeine for tonight, so. So, where did we leave off with last session?
Y'all got very drunk and then went to sleep.
Angus got cyberbullied in real life by a devil.
So bullied.
Yes.
That's it. That's
We're
it. That's all.
to go to the 3 cities along the coastline to make our way through the Devil's Pass and up to the north of Beator. I think.
See, why is
That
the
was-
person that wasn't here know more about last session than you guys? Disappointing.
Because I just
Anyways.
watched it.
We watched it recently.
I watched the VOD before we play. But also, I think we're doing that because we have stuff to bring to the greater need, who are the good guys, so we can fight the Hellen Empire, who are the devils, who are the piece of shit losers, who told that girl to betray Jesus.
Huh?
What's her
Wait,
name?
which girl?
Wait,
The
what?
It's the mind control one.
the really mean, yeah, the girl who was being mind controlled by Ozymandias.
Oh.
who was
Yeah,
told to kill
Zariel.
Jesus. Zariel. Poor
It's
girl.
also. Yeah.
Hey, what's that one guy's name? The one with the missing eye. He's like really old and creepy. I think he was in Stranger Things.
Missing an eye,
I've never
old and
watched
creepy.
Stranger Things. I never watched Stranger Things,
Oh, thank God.
but I do think that that's kind of what is happening. No, right? That's
In
what's
what
happening.
way?
We're bringing resources to the greater need to fight the Hellen Empire, and the people in the Hellen Empire are like Zariel and the like and akin. Correct?
The 9 cities
Okay.
of the Hellen Empire.
And that's also what we're doing. We're bringing them mats.
They're ruled by the 8 lords and ladies of Beator, which make up the court of Asmodeus.
Yeah,
Who
that
is the
guy.
emperor.
I want to punch that. I want to punch that fucking guy. He's a terrible guy.
You don't want to
So-
make friends with someone? What?
He sounds like an awful person. Yeah, he controlled
Why-
somebody.
see-
He took away their will. He took
See,
away
funny,
their will to
it's
act
now
on their
it's
own.
the roles are now reversed. Where now Vic wants to be the guy that's like, well, why don't we just be friends with everyone? What?
Well, no, it's not
what-
that. It's the fact that like I feel like that's the worst thing you could possibly do is take away somebody's ability to like do their own thing.
Oh shit!
Hi, Jake.
Dave!
Yay.
Buddy.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We adjusted my build a little bit.
It's noon.
Uh,
All right. You didn't miss anything. We were just recapping last session.
let's go.
Streamline.
All right. So unfortunately, Devin and Lana are not going to be here tonight. So, it is just the five of you. It's the actual group 2 back. Whoa.
Wow.
So
Whoa.
long too. It's
Oh
just
my
the
God.
five of us.
Original straw hats. That's crazy.
But okay. So, yeah, last we left off, you guys had just came back. You had just left the city of Giantomachy. Spoke with Dr. Jekyll about what you all are doing here, and as he left you to explore Muspelheim, eventually coming across Angus, reuniting with the party, and you guys had decided to go to a tavern for the evening as you all drank your sorrows away, the victory of Giantomachy, and a number of things had happened, including, but not limited to, Vic attuning to a new weapon that seems to be embodying this devil by the name of Achilles, and Angus being bullied by perhaps a patron, perhaps an enemy, a friend, who knows, and Hecate
Definitely an asshole.
encountering the tiefling Circe, who seemed to be observing the party and seems to have known the previous Hecate of that perhaps seems to be related to the current Hecate, but who knows. But as everyone drifts off to sleep, Church, you conveniently have a dream about the occurrence of just that day. The dream, you seem to recall almost exactly what happened as your brain races through your memories of your first interaction with Tiresias, your father. Now, with that said, I will ask, you having been the dream starts just as Giantomachy, as Atlas, the great Mount Olympus, had fallen to the giant Cronus, as he crumbles into rubble and dissipates. What do you think would have been your first action after watching Atlas fall?
I feel like the first thing I would have tried to do was sort of take an account, because we fighting. We were fighting like off to the side, like by the spring wind when Atlas fell, correct?
You were fighting atop Atlas when it
That's okay.
immediately
We were
before it
fighting
had
on top
fallen.
of
This
Atlas
would
and
have been the Battle of Zeus that you were contributing to, and as Atlas was slain and toppled over, the sound of church bells would have rang out in your ears again, and you found yourself in a flash of light teleported into the halls of the castle, where you watched from the massive open doors as the Titan fell.
Oh my goodness. Um, and Tiresias was there, like in the room with us when all of this happened. Like
You
he got
would have,
teleported to the
so
room.
you wouldn't have actually seen Tiresias, but from a meta knowledge, other players had seen him in the subterranean levels of Atlas.
So I guess the first thing that I would have done is just take into account if I got teleported, I just appeared in the place, I would take into account the place, who is with me, if anybody else got teleported in the room, if like I would probably scope out as much as I can, see what's going on, do a quick check. Would there be like anybody in the room with me that I could just like
Yeah.
immediately see if I'm like looking out onto Atlas crumbling to dust,
So you
like
are
from
in
this
the
wind
hall of
of
this
wood?
massive. You are in the hall of this massive castle built for giants. The castle, the city of Giantomachy, is specifically known for the fact that the city and Ilios was ruled by a council of giants, and so you would be in this massive hall that is far bigger than you yourself, and you see that surrounding you is the other players of both groups, as they were seemingly teleported to the in the same general spot, but teleported in different places. What you don't see is anyone else other than the player, than to your meta knowledge, the player characters that fought alongside you with Zeus. Everyone else is gone, and you can see some of the player characters are even rushing back into the rubble for their own purposes.
Is Anubis gone? They all
Anubis is gone.
disappeared, correct? Oh God, this guy. Um, well, if everybody was jumping back in, then I definitely would have hopped back in with them if that's what everybody was doing.
Yeah. So, to your knowledge, you recall everyone rushing back into the rubble as there were still people inside the ruins, and you watch and you help alongside everyone helping these people out of the rubble. These different tieflings that look not demonic in nature, but celestial almost. As all manner of tieflings and other humanoid allies supposedly are helped out of the rubble. There's at one point where you yourself, what is your, let me just verify something real quick. Yeah. So
It was my
you are a dexterous individual, so you are able to easily like weave into the rubble to help people, but your strength lacks as you find yourself struggling to actually help people out. There's at one point where where you had seen a whole slab of the mountain fallen on a group of individuals, and as you are picking it, as you are like kind of tilting it up with your shoulders, trying to push it over top of the people, you find yourself struggling, and then a sudden like release of this weight on your shoulders as you continue to push the slab over, and you realize you are being aided by another humanoid, Elvin, a recognizable individual because you've seen this person before. Though I don't believe that you yourself in this moment had put yourself, or you yourself up to this point had put it together. On a meta knowledge, you would know that this person is Tiresias. As let me put a visual back up for you. So you would recognize this individual, Tiresias, who is this like elven man, tall and thin, blind, a maroon-colored blindfold over his eyes, and an array of tattoos that are visible across his skin. and you see that he kind of pushes, helps you push this slab up and over these people as they're able to, as he begins to help them, as he helps pick them up and keep moving.
Does he say anything? Does he like
Not in the
acknowledge me
moment,
at
no.
all? Does he like he's just like picking up the rock?
He picks up the rock, he helps push over the rock, and then he is tending to the people that seem to have broken limbs. Their legs are failing them as he helps them and is carrying them out and away.
Can I what can I check to see if I would automatically just know who he is? Is there anything I can like roll to see if I would know
You can make a
like
history
just
check, sure.
okay.
And I'll ask for a follow-up insight check.
I'm good at those too. Let's see. Oh, I don't have advantage. An 11.
Okay.
And then insight
Okay.
6.
So on an 11 to history, you faintly remember seeing this person, but more so in visions, in dreams. Not so much. You've seen this individual, but you've never really had it properly put together that your father is this individual Tiresias.
Mm-hmm.
But on an insight check, on the 26th insight, you are able to. His eyes are covered by this bandana, not allowing you to properly see any sort of eyes, but his facial expressions are still very visible on his face, and there is a fleeting moment of looking to you for a moment that passes rather quickly as he seems to understand the significance of you, but he seems to be focusing on the very present matter at hand, which is helping these people from dying.
Okay. So I guess sorry, I just ate some ice cream. I got cold. As Church is picking up these rocks and like struggling to like manage his weight, I feel like he's not only starting to feel some sort of like mm, strain on the flow of magic that he's felt within his body up until this point, but that also when he makes eye contact or what he supposes is eye contact with Tiresias, I guess he'll ask him, well, uh, you know, hey man, can you see through those things? Or are they like you like blind under there?
Are you, to clarify, are you asking him as he's helping everyone up, or are you trying to ask him in the moment, in like the
I kind of
seconds
try
that
to
he
catch
takes to look at you?
him. I kind of try to catch him, yeah, like when he's like standing still, like kind of when he's, I guess, in mid glance from here to there, not really doing anything like actionable, but still, a part of the process, and kind of see like how he feels about that question when I ask, like, yo,
So I'm gonna be honest,
can you see
that's
me
gonna
through these
take a
things?
while. Because if you're waiting for a moment where he's not doing anything, for the next like 20, 30 minutes, he is constantly helping out other people to try to get them out of this rubble. But you do,
Mhm.
but like if you would wait that long and try to and be patient with it, you would get a moment where from the session, everyone had left and went and sheltered from the rain that fell after Atlas had fallen. And everyone
Then-
sheltered themselves
Yeah.
in the castle as after everyone was safely brought inside.
Then I would probably just, ask that question. And if he just doesn't say anything in response, then I would just continue to do what I was doing as well. And just like, oh, well, all right then. Never mind. I guess it's not important. And so then I'll just go back to doing what I was doing, tending to the people around me. And, I guess if the rest of the group had the time to like just kind of be standing there while he was like approachable, I guess I would prompt that to him to sort of like put the ball back in his court, I guess, and like have him be the one to approach me should he find like a calm to like come and explain anything or like answer that question. So I guess that would be the sequence that would bring me to the point that you're talking about.
Okay. If so, he in the moment in that response he would have simply tried to redirect your attention back to the people, to as with a simple help me with these people, or over there help these people, with a simple kind of just like directive, with a simple directive trying to push you to focus on what's going on in the moment. Almost as if he knows the conversation that is going to happen, but he feels like now is not the time. Do you try to continue the conversation with that reaction, or do you try to,
No,
or do you
then
still wait?
I would just be like, oh well, you're right. There's so many people here. Thank you for helping me. I appreciate it. Maybe we can talk another time then.
He's already gone.
Keep doing your good work. I'll be over here. And so I'll just go and keep helping more people and help people out of the rubble and just do that. Let him do what he's doing and have that be the way that we proceed on for that period of time. And if he should come and find me and talk to me, then so be it. Not so be it as well.
So you would be helping everyone up, everyone out, and into the castle, into the castle, and you kind of spectate a couple different conversations that go on amongst the players, amongst NPCs, all the while never really approached by Tiresias. Yet you do. I'll keep this 26 inside by saying you get the understanding that though he hasn't actively approached you, you are being watched by him.
And so we're all in the castle now, you said?
I can give you a visual real quick. Zav, Ilias, Giant Tamiki. Whoa.
I'm trying to change my character sheet. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Where am I? Am I even... oh, I see me.
Yeah.
Down.
It's up to you where you would be right now, but I'm trying to, my PC is struggling
Am I
with this
in,
map again.
am I in this cluster of people down here?
So this was a continuation of the last group's session, but it's up to you where you think you would be, but you would be able to see that Tiresias
is where?
is okay. Oh, I'm going to.
There he is.
I hate this computer so much.
I guess I'd be here with some of the People that we fought with, I guess I would come up to him in our little calm while after we've saved the people and we've brought everybody into the castle. So in the castle with the people that we save, what would be like the condition or like the state of like everybody like going on? Are we like in a sort of like hoorah? Are we in a just like a like we need to go the fuck to bed type of thing? Are we celebrating? Are we drinking? Are we
There's not,
just
so
like
there doesn't seem any sort of celebration. It is the mending. There is a sort of mending of wounds, and there is bits of like, there are fleeting moments of triumph as people are seeming to understand the significance of your accomplishment, but it is being occasionally overshadowed. There are moments where it is being overshadowed by the negatives. Some things that everyone's kind of keeping to themselves during this moment, where they are, if they're celebrating, they're celebrating amongst themselves. If they are, if some of them you can see are mourning, but not so much anyone that's in the conflict. If the last group would remember, there was a conversation between you all and the Cerdonia court, specifically Cyrilla, where it was revealed that Poseidon's attack on Osterinian drowned the mountain and killed Governor Halal. So there are moments like that where there is moments of people taking the time to have this sort of calming moment, but there are still moments where people are mourning everything that has happened.
okay. So then as I approach him, I guess I would just say, well, you want to tell me your name? You've been watching me since we left that area, or we left that rubble. It's pretty obvious. Is there something you'd like to talk to me about? Go on. I don't bite.
His head is low, as though he doesn't rely on sight. You can tell like his one ear is kind of like tilted towards you, so he's not actively keeping eye contact. But there's still this like bit of, there's a bit of like, you can tell that like that mournful is not the word, is not correct, the proper word, but he kind of just looks to you and he says, I have the understanding that you already have the answer to that. Is Jake snoring?
Is that what that noise was?
It is.
Yeah, bro.
It is.
Oh my
I thought that
god.
was like a whistle in your pipe.
I'm going to mute him, and I will just have him text me when he's actually fucking awake.
You know what? He joined. Hell yeah, Jake. Way to get in.
Good for you.
Fall asleep listening to D&D podcast. Beautiful.
Server mute him. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll just have him.
So what was he saying to me? He was saying I already know the answer to what his name is.
Yes.
Well, you're saying that the history said that I wouldn't be piecing it together with the 11. So
you've heard his name Tiresias, and you've seen him before. I'll leave it up to you if you think you would have pieced it together by this point.
I, hmm, now that you say it, I think I know who I think you are, but I want you to own up to it. It's been, what now, 25, 30 years since we've last seen each other.
How
The
old are
least
you?
you could do is give me your name, my friend. My name's Church, or that's what my friends call me. Some of these people here. Wouldn't know. I don't know if anybody from Group Two would still like have been in the room, but I would gesture over to them. But that's not what you used to call me, was it? What was your name again? So long, I've forgotten.
He takes he he takes it as he looks, and he kind of gives like a small breath to himself as he says, "My name is Tiresias."
Oh, bingo! Tiresias! That's what it was. Yes, I remember now. The man who abandoned me and my mother. Wonderful. Well, how are you feeling after our battle? And I don't know if I know I wouldn't still have it, but I see he's like low HP or lower than what his max would be. And
Oh, he's fine
I
by
don't
now. He's
yeah, I know he's fine by now, but just like because I was able to do it before, like as the sort of symbolic last use of my uh hunter capabilities, I wanted to like walk up to him, grab his hands pretty firmly, and like use my last little bit of healing to top him off to whatever his like maximum would have been as I walk up to him and I ask him how he's feeling after this battle. How are you feeling right now?
he uh
As I have his hands clasped within like
you
my
clasp
my
his hand, and he
grip.
can, and his head kind of his head kind of flinches at the healing magic, as he says, "That is not necessary. I am fine. I've been tending to my friends, fallen and wounded, up until this point, up until this point, and I will continue to do so. But I myself am fine."
Well, I'm very glad that it's not necessary because I could have used these hands to kill you. The same way my mother died because of you. But I've got more important things to worry about now, as you can see. But thank you, my friend, for introducing yourself. I bid you adieu. And he doesn't have anything else left to say to me. That's all I wanted from him. And so I would walk back with the group and I guess whatever questions they would have for me would be questions they would have for me, but that would be all that I would say to him.
All right. He doesn't respond. He doesn't seem to respond to almost anything you say to him, anything that comes his way from you. And the reason that you and that is the reason why you are dreaming about this now. Because for some reason this situation keeps going again and again through your mind. You played this out a million times thinking about what you would say, how you would talk to this person, your supposed father figure that abandoned you. And for some reason his reaction is just not what you either expected, wanted. You wanted him to justify himself. You wanted him to make any sort of excuses, but instead he's acceptant. But you aren't. And this conversation rocks your brain again and again, all the way up until You wake up the next morning. 4 hours of 4 hours of just constantly thinking about this one interaction before you wake up from your trance. With that, Muspelheim, everyone. Hello, the sailing city of Muspelheim. I'm gonna woo.
Woo!
Woo! So we have the new map for anyone that did or did not see it.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's, pretty freaking huge.
It's even bigger than I expected.
Yeah, no, you did say that. I don't know if you saw that Braxton quoted you on that. But yeah, so I'm gonna put you all.
This is the city?
This is the
Yeah.
sailing city of Muspelheim. Yeah. I know it's
What the
it's
hell?
a lot. It's a lot different from this. From last week, from last time you were here.
Oh my god. I have to like zoom out to like,
Yeah, that was the old map. This is the new map.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so you all would probably be, given that you guys were at the Spice Chapel, you would probably be, I'm going to put church right here, and I'll say that's where you guys found a tavern that would accept that you were able to find rooms for. But you all kind of wake up relatively around the same time. Some of you with trance. In fact, one of you with trance might be slightly more awake slightly earlier than everyone else. But you all wake up. The people that don't have trance wake up roughly around the same time. And the day is yours. So, with that said, what does the morning look like for people individually? Anything specific?
Citrine immediately goes to the keg he bought and drinks some alcohol. First thing.
Okay. Oh dear. All right.
Delaying the hangover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Citrine would have sobered up by this point?
Maybe just starting to.
Because it
Starting
feels
to wear
like,
off.
given how much we've talked about, I'm gonna ask for a con save actually to see if you are experiencing a hangover. Given how
Roll
much
for
you were
hangover.
drinking the night prior and how much you are trying to continue to drink this morning.
Does he get an item bonus for the hair of the dog?
Wait a minute. Do I get
No, what?
advantage with?
The hair of the
Save,
dog.
wait a minute.
If you have a hangover, you drink a little
I
bit.
do get advantage. Yes.
It spares you a little bit.
No. Why do you have advantage? I heard you say that.
Tokens of the departed. If I have one token on me, I get advantage on Constitution saving throws and Death saving throws.
Damn.
Brilliant.
Okay. On a 15,
15.
I'll say nothing nothing mechanically debilitating, but there is sort of a splitting headache that you feel waking up.
Okay.
You go over to the keg that is probably in the corner, probably toppled over. You can see a small little pool of alcohol trickling from what looks to be the cap that was left open. But there still seems to be some sort of alcohol still in the keg. On your way over to the keg, you kind of pick the thing up and you hear a little thing, as a small little thing you hear fall to the ground, and you look and there is what looks to be a sprig of mistletoe that was on the keg, but is now clattered to the ground.
Why is that there? I'm gonna pick it up,
Yeah,
examine it.
you pick it up. It is what looks to be a small sprig of mistletoe.
Okay, I'll ask if it's someone else's later. Alcohol first.
Okay. Anyone else?
Breakfast?
I feel like
Breakfast,
Angus
yeah.
wakes up uncomfortably early. Is just like already downstairs eating and suffering in silence when Tequila comes down for breakfast.
Okay. You also drink. I'll just say everyone who thinks they would have gotten drunk last night, go ahead and make a con save. Because I'm pretty sure Angus was also one of those people.
Yes.
Where were you guys drinking last night?
In the tavern.
Yeah, everyone was at the
I also
tavern,
in that
and
tavern?
yeah, you were also at that tavern.
No, I definitely would have been drinking.
Okay.
Oh,
all right. Hornless
Angus
wanderer.
is absolutely pouring
I thought that
whiskey
said
into
homeless
his
for a
coffee.
second. I was like, God damn.
It kind of applied.
It still works, but on a 6, you still seem to be groggy in the morning. You are up early, and you are not a morning person, especially not after drinking as much as you did. So you are down. So yeah,
His coffee smells distinctly like vodka.
tequila like citrine, fine. Got a splitting headache somehow.
No, I'm just gonna
But-
use my flash of genius and
Ooh.
bump it to like 24 for no reason.
Yeah, you're fine. All the toxins
I'm
in
gonna
your
make a-
all the toxins in your brain from the alcohol are just fizzled away by your sheer mental power, and you're fine.
I have a special hangover cure that can only apply to slimes.
You are a plasmoid, so the way you simply get rid of your drunkenness is to expel the alcohol. Quite physically.
Oh, that's
But in fact, I'm pretty sure, given that you are a plasmoid from Beator, you could probably literally just burn the alcohol away. On a 15, same thing. Splitting headache, but relatively fine in the morning. I'll say for now, Vic and Hecate are kind of also are waking up later than you all, but will be down shortly. But
I'm gonna go downstairs and start asking, guys, whose mistletoe is this? Guys,
I don't know. It's your mistletoe. You have it.
I don't remember having this. It was with the keg.
I mean, you drank a lot last night. Maybe you were just smooching someone.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember what happened last night. Was I
Um,
talking to a bird last night?
yeah, that reminds me. I wake up and I kind of
Oh,
walk
yeah.
around and I look around this room that I'm in. How much did I drink last night? As I can feel the thumping in my head. And then when I walk downstairs, Citrine, where's Champ? You have him
Oh.
with you?
No, I thought you had him.
You kissed Champ last night?
Did I? Was that the bird I was talking to?
I
no,
hope you did.
Tim,
as
last
on the
night?
table is Mimir,
you.
or is not Mimir, is Hugin.
Oh, it was you, right? Hi.
Well,
You kissed
Hi.
Tegan last night?
Maybe.
I'm a
Hugin.
fucking...
Fuck, what happened?
you're a memory person, I think. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
He's
my
a
Kinda.
head is
bird.
pounding.
I'm a raven.
I thought. Oh, Hugin's a raven. I thought Hugin was a person.
Yeah, Munin is a raven. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I can't talk to that person anymore.
Why? What?
I can't speak to animals
I'm
anymore.
talking to
No,
you
the
right
raven-
now.
Oh well, do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember what happened to my bird last night?
Your bird. You never had your bird.
Well, the bird that Citrine had on his shoulder. You know, the bird.
You haven't had that shit since the fucking mountain fell.
What are you talking about? He's been with us the entire time. As I sit down,
As you
embrace.
sit down, you recollect realizing that that in the moment you had forgotten to think about Champ, but now as you sit here waking up, you realize that Champ has not been with you since you teleported since you teleported from the mountain into the castle.
Okay, give me 1 second. So I say, "Oh, well, no problem then." And I sit crisscross in a nice little monk form, and I put my hands out to cast my ritual spell just like normal. And I sit there for 20 minutes, and I just sit there, and I just lock in, and I have my eyes closed. And after the 20 minutes, I open one of my eyes and I look around. Guys, is Champ here yet?
I would know,
Don't
that
see
shithead.
Uh,
Like Champ, huh?
you definitely
No.
know he's kind of gross looking,
Yeah.
got big
I know.
wings. They're kind
And he'd be
of
actively
decaying.
attacking me.
But where the hell is he?
I don't know. Where is he?
And I'm gonna just sit here for another 30 minutes and try to cast Find Familiar with the inability to do so.
Okay, meanwhile,
While you guys do what y'all are doing, yeah.
you do also see that eventually Ralph and Daisy both come downstairs, sober as ever, having not drinking a thing last night. But they also kind of just like come up to the table and sit down, giving like a like generic sort of like morning.
Arnie.
So, team, what are we doing today? What's the game plan?
I have to make you a dagger. That was really
Oh,
my
yeah.
only plan.
Appreciate it. Yeah. If we don't have anything planned, I'm gonna go pass out and sleep off this hangover. Maybe I should drink the hangover away. Would that work?
I mean, it depends on how you define it, really.
True. Maybe I just get more. If I drink enough, it'll go away. I won't notice it anymore.
That's exactly how it works. Angus takes a just really long drink of his coffee.
Ugh.
I guess I'll check in, see if I gotta come into work today or if he's sending me off with y'all right away. And Angus goes off to, I guess, call into the boss, see if he has to work today.
Okay.
I guess.
You kind of you have like like sending stone that you can reach Jekyll from. So you're able to just step outside and take a quick message real quick. What is everyone else doing? I know, Citrine, you're trying to just sleep off the day. Church, tequila?
Taylor, are you doing anything else with Daisy or Ralph or anything?
I mean, I'm gonna go out and get some supplies so I can make this dagger for Citrine, and I was thinking maybe searching for some stuff for myself. Um, if anybody wants to go shopping, that's fine by me. I am not giving you money though, church.
I think I finally have money. Yeah, that's right. I
Right.
finally have money after like 2 years. Like I don't think I ever had more than like a single piece of gold on me besides right now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess church after spending almost an hour trying to cast this spell, kind of like comes to the
Jesus.
realization that like he can't bring chant back right now, or for some reason, and
See,
he's
I think
very
Tequila is
distraught.
planning to leave an hour ago after this finishes.
Well,
I mean,
church would have heard him. Yeah,
I can
church would have
wait.
heard him, and it would have. This would have been like kind of like I'm framing it like 30 minutes
Mm-hmm.
into everything that was going on. Like,
I
okay,
believe to
Tequila's like,
ritual
all right,
cast
I've
that kind
done
of
my.
spell without a spell slot, it would be 10 minutes to ritual cast it instead of either it's a minute or an hour.
No, it was more so. It was more so. I rolled a d6 because that's like an hour. That's just how much time. Like, it's just not working at all. Like, so nothing is happening at all, and I'm just sitting there trying to make it happen, and it's just not happening for about an hour until I realize, like, God damn it, like, I can't, I can't bring him back. Well, something's going on. I got to go figure out what it is. I guess I'll come with you. Actually,
Hmm.
where's Jekyll? I want to go talk to him about getting me that wood for my staff.
Oh, I think
As I
Aegis
take
went
this
to talk
sword
to.
and as I take the sword and longbow off of my body and I throw them to the ground. I don't need these things anymore. Clink,
Hey,
clank.
three-sworded longbow.
Yep, and so there's just a sword and longbow on the ground that I throw on the floor
I just put them in the bag of
that I
holding.
fell asleep with, like on my body, like drunkenly on my body, and so they're still there.
You got like back sores and like little cuts
Yeah,
from
so
from
there's
the
like
long sword.
imprint. There's an imprint from the longsword, yeah, on my back. I was like, well, I don't need these anymore. Tink, tink. I gotta go figure out how to get Champ back right away. Citrine, you coming?
Yeah,
And
why not?
what the hell, Angus? You're
What is
All
Angus
right.
doing?
I guess
You would
nothing.
remember
I
Angus
don't
being
think.
here.
Wait, was it Angus still in the room?
Angus left the room.
Stuck
Yes.
outside.
Yeah, well, oh, damn, you left already. Okay, never mind. I won't say that. I thought you were still in the room. My bad. I was like, I never actually formally acknowledged the fact that you were back. That's true.
This would have
Uh,
the reuniting would have been a day the previous day, so you would have
oh,
had time
well,
to do
that would have been then before I talked to Tiresias. But,
No,
Citrine,
that would
you
have been after
coming?
you talked to Tiresias.
Oh, after
But
during
why not?
the celebration.
See if I
All
can walk
right.
off this hangover.
Oh, you got a hangover.
Yeah.
Well, how are you feeling?
Could be worse. Could be better.
I
Could be worse.
think
I could do the
I'm pretty
meanest thing.
sure that when I use this, hold on, give me 1 second. I think that this can work for this situation. Uh, bloop, bloop, bloop. When I use this ability on you, it can do it can reduce the effects of becoming poisoned. It can get rid of your poison. So I'm gonna alcohol is definitely
Sure.
poison.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder, and when I do this, I look you in your eyes and I say, Citrine, you gotta stop drinking so much. You know
He
you
is
can't
not.
keep up with me, buddy.
I should clarify before you use anything mechanical. He is not in fact. This is not in fact mechanically inhibiting him. He just has a
I know,
headache.
I know, I know. It's just more so for the fact that if he's flavoring it that he's still like trying to sleep off this hangover, I want to just do this real quick to
Okay,
like
that's fair.
introduce my new things in a way that is
Yeah.
flavorful for both of us as I put my hand on your shoulder and for 1d6 plus add an extra 1 to this, I heal you for 8 HP and you are no longer poisoned. Your poison is gone
Hey.
completely.
Holy.
And
You
so
can do
you
that every
feel
time I drink? Shit.
you probably feel a lot better. Yeah, you feel just like you feel completely regular, ready to go and hit the town.
Could you do that every time? Every morning?
Where is this
That
alcohol
damn.
addiction coming from? Why?
It's always
Um,
been there. It's always been
well,
It's
there.
been.
Yeah. We're just never in a
actually,
town for me to
We're
drink.
never in a source of alcohol.
ever since I, ever since I grabbed my father's hands, I don't know. My flow of energy, it just feels different. Huh.
I mean, probably should test that out at some point.
He did have really cool tattoos, though.
No,
Made me kind of
something.
want one. As I see,
I thought your
probably
dad was evil or something.
the demon tattoo that I would have had would be more or less gone, right?
Yeah, you look down, and so your arm was kind of, there was a slit down the middle where the wound had just healed itself on either side of your forearm bone. That
Yeah.
slit is still there, but you look and the tattoo is gone, and there is no. Well, the tattoo is actually still there, but there is no there's nothing that emulates any sort of arcane emitting from it, and the eye in your forearm is gone.
I kind of want to cover up for this. Come on, you guys, let's go.
All right.
Let's go hit the town.
As you are heading out, Citrine, you kind of you you begin to follow out with the party, and as you do, you hear this sort of grunt. It sounds as if somebody like is groaning from perhaps a headache as well as you, but this feels like almost some sort of something that you don't hear around you. You hear in your mind, as you just hear a but then it just goes away, and you feel like you recognize that voice, but it was such a small grunt that you weren't expecting that nothing seems to come to mind. But Angus, as you step outside and have your sending stone that you go to ping Jekyll with, what would be your message to him?
It's real simple. Hey, boss, you need me to work today, or you just sticking me back with the old crew?
Having to make some calls. Stick with the original crew. You'll be on the job the entire day. Passing Malbolge.
Lovely. And he just pops a good berry in his mouth that he made before bed last night.
Okay. All right. So you. Oh my God. Right now I'm like, so I have 3 monitors, right? One of them is a wirelessly connected laptop, and for some fucking reason, for no reason at all, even as I'm actively doing stuff on the wirelessly connected laptop, it'll just randomly disconnect my screen. But it's important because it has so many important windows on it and I'm just constantly having to reconnect and then move all the tabs back to the laptop. It's so great. I love doing it. It's so fun.
It's good that you love it. That's important.
Yeah,
If you
no, I
hated it,
love
that would
it
be
so much.
awful.
And I'm constantly looking at this thing that'll often just give me the timer that'll say like, hey, just checking in. We're going to disconnect you automatically in 15 seconds if you don't click this button.
Is
And
there
if I
not
don't
like
click the
a
button,
turn sleep off? Is there not like a turn sleep
no,
off
there's
setting?
nothing. There's fucking nothing for some reason.
In
Absolutely
2026?
nothing that I can do except for when it wants to disconnect, it'll tell me like, hey, in 15 seconds, if you don't click this button on this one little bar that's super tiny on the top of your monitor, it's going to automatically disconnect your laptop. And now I don't even think it's doing that because I'm constantly looking at this thing, and I haven't seen it once, but it's disconnected me for like the 5th time. Anyways, so yeah, that call probably ends as soon as Church, Tequila, and Citrine all step out of the tavern following you. So, gang, where to?
So can we actually look at this map? Like, let me look at this
Yeah,
map.
you can look around the map.
Ooh, this place looks promising. That's a mountain, though. Would I be able to know a way to know how to get to somebody that could tell me about magical stuff?
Jekyll.
Damn it. Okay, then I'll just
I should say
go
Jekyll
around
is
with
not the only one, but Jekyll has been your like one and only, probably one of the few people you've actually interacted with in Muspelheim.
would I be able to find out if anybody in Muspelheim has any information about devils that's a little bit more closer to the sinister side than what Jekyll has to offer as I'm traveling with Citrine and Tequila.
And Angus.
And Angus. Angus is also tagging along. That's right. You have to work today.
Okay. Go ahead and you can make like an I'll say investigation or persuasion, to try to look around and talk to people. Because if you're not going to any main source that you know, you're pretty much just asking people around.
Would Angus know about this or know someone that he could talk to?
Depends. So you're specifically asking about devil magic,
I could,
right?
yeah, I would definitely. Yo, so Angus, seems like you've been spending a lot of time around here. Do you think you
Yeah.
could direct me to anybody that's I don't know, got some know-how about a way for me to get my bird back?
I mean, maybe would he know anyone?
Go ahead and make a history check.
History. Ooh, I'm really bad at this.
Okay, you intelligence dump statter. On a 7,
I have
so
an
you
inspiration that's been sitting on this sheet for a year, and I'm tempted to cash it in for this.
you can certainly try to give yourself inspiration. It's not giving me the timer anymore. It's just automatically disconnecting my laptop. I love this.
Damn.
What better say?
Okay, so
The thing is real.
I'm gonna give. So we're gonna go with path. Well, so there's a home rule with inspiration that that has been used in a couple of Pathfinder games that I've been in, and it's if you try to use inspiration, the minimum you can roll is a 10. So
Oh, that's
The 9.
so on a 9, it's exactly the exact same thing I would have told you had you not used inspiration, which is
fantastic.
the closest thing you can think about in terms of what he wants is spell tattoos. But from your limited time here, spell tattoos seem to be illegal.
Ooh.
Illegal.
Maybe Ralph knows a guy.
That's awful. How dare you? Shame on you. Illegal.
law.
Mwahaha.
The law? Me?
Ralph might know a guy who can set you up with that. I don't know.
I would
Oh,
actually
wow.
be. That's like a little bit deeper in. I'm more so actually looking for somebody that's like, I don't know, just like a magical person that could tell me some more things about demons in particular, like how devils, demons, like the whole Helen Empire vibe is. Maybe just get some baseline increase information about the Helen Empire. Maybe that could, still serve me in some way later on. But that's kind of what I'm trying to investigate to see if there's anybody who knows a way for me to sort of like tell the demon like just give me the bird and like talk to the demon like the passageway that mine is now disconnected. Um, like Champ is more my biggest concern than the tattoo right now. That would be
you,
more so like kind of what I would be looking for.
I'm,
Yes, I'm like
I
just
might know a guy.
chatting with you guys.
Don't want to deal with him.
Well, I'm sure we can make some friends along the way.
No, not a friendly guy. We're not.
Oh, I've met plenty of guys who said they're not friendly. Come on now. Let's tote
No,
along.
no, I'm not subjecting you to this one.
As you're like, oh, let's go along. You hear the whistling sound of something speeding in the air before you see slamming onto a nearby rooftop is a massive bone devil. This massive, long-limbed white devil with these fluttering moth wings and this skeletal face with the claws blood red on clinging to either side of this caved-in roof as it just looks at you with a snarl. And from there, as it gives out this roar, you see different columns of flame erupt around the street around you as bearded devils come walking out of these columns of fire, and people scream and go off in different directions from this ongoing devil attack. I'm gonna give you all a map and we'll roll initiative.
I look over at Trish and say, I told you don't want to deal with these guys.
So you all are going to be outside of this building right now.
Oh,
This
this is a
segment-
dope ass map. Okay.
Yeah, you guys
I
are
guess
like
I
where
would've
Angus
been-
is right now.
I would have been right next to Angus, asking Angus a question. Yeah.
Why am I so much larger than Church?
This was
think your
back when I
tokens
was using when I was scaling people outside of the grid just to show height difference.
I like it if that actually is how big the difference in height is. That'd be cool.
I'm pretty sure you were still taller than everyone Then everyone, because you made your character 6'3",
Yeah, I think so. A tall boy.
I think having it set at like 6'1".
My it's on at all times. When before are we able to do anything before the combat starts, or are we just like
nope, they
straight
are
into initiative?
immediately. Do you look like this looks like a prepared attack that is being launched? Here's the Bone Devil. This motherfucker.
Okay, rolling initiative. Good.
It was scary.
I hate when my initiative is bad.
Do.
Good.
1 second. You can do it.
Oof.
Come on.
That's okay. Oh, you city.
Oh shit! Hold on, my turn order's not.
Citrine with the 22. 22.
25.
It's saying I can't. They're saying my token is
Go.
not valid. Hold up.
Yours doesn't
I
have your
forget.
HP on it either, yeah.
Oh,
Do we still have Jake, or is Jake still asleep?
Jake,
Bruce.
Hecate, and Vic. Drew, Hecate, and Vic are all not accessible for this combat. Goddamn.
Okay. We all just wandered out with the rest of the. Oh,
Nice.
Okay. So, let me add you to the initiative order real quick. That was a natural 1 on that initiative order. God damn.
oh my
Alright.
goodness!
So let me roll for
Crazy initiative.
the Bone Devil.
Is there music for me to listen to? somewhere?
Not right now, but I will have music playing in a second.
I thought I was not listening to the chat.
No, you're fine. Okay, what would I... Yeah, sure. Let's use this one. Go. All right. So technically, yes, you do get a moment, a turn of prep as you are the first on initiative.
I guess technically, yeah. So I will hunt. I will Hamathracore haste.
Okay.
Just put haste in there, so everybody knows what it does. I'll Hamathracore bonus action haste. Where is everybody? What else can I do as an action that's not like?
So you can
More
see
for
that about 70 feet away are the different closest person to you is 40 feet away. Actually, no, the closest person is 30 feet away. So there's 2 here, there's 3 over here, and then there's 1 back here. And then there's the Bone Devil, but he's up on the rooftop. He's about 30 feet up.
Oh. Until the start of my next turn. Okay. Who all is next to me? I think I can do this without having to do an attack. Let me see.
Everyone is within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
I will also say
Want
that
to-
actually Daisy and Ralph are here for this combat.
You can expand. Roll. And until the start of my next turn, the other creature gains bonus to the AC equal to the damage rolled or to the number rolled. Who has the which one of y'all has like a poopy AC? So, all right, guys. Here, get one of y'all get behind me, whoever feels like they need to. And I'm gonna bait and switch somebody who needs an AC bump before we start this.
Daisy
combat.
has 13 AC and Ralph has 15. But Ralph is farther away from you. I don't know what the range is for that.
It is 5 feet.
So yeah, Ralph is out of range, but Daisy is right beside you. And so is Angus and Tequila.
Angus has an 18. I'm not worried.
All right, Tequila I've seen in combat pretty well. So Daisy, Tequila, do you like? Can we all talk to Daisy? I never like understood that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
No,
she's
we can
real.
all-
She's real.
No,
flesh
everyone
and
can
blood,
talk to
right?
me.
Daisy, stand. Daisy,
fuck?
get back. As I'm gonna swap places with her. I'm gonna kind of put her where I'm at, and then I would go here to this token spot. We would swap places. So she goes behind me. Yes, and now she would get +5 AC until the start of my next
Damn.
turn.
Okay. So her AC
And so that
goes
takes
from.
one of my
So her AC goes to 18.
superiority die, and that is my action and my bonus action, and that is what I'm gonna do for my turn.
Okay. Tequila.
Oh wait, and my haste action. I'm going
do
to.
have a haste action.
I don't want to run away, and I can only use my haste action to do the haste action things. So I'm going to help Tequila on his next ranged spell attack. Or Angus. I'm gonna ready this action to help Angus or Tequila, whichever one of
Tequila.
them makes a ranged spell attack next.
I do think you have
That's
to
what I'm gonna
declare
do.
that.
Huh?
I do think you would have to declare that. Whether or
I
not
have to
you are
say
specifically
one.
aiding Church, or whether or not you're aiding Angus or Tequila.
Give it to Tequila.
Tequila, on your next ranged spell attack, you'll have advantage. If you don't already.
I mean, I have a lot of saving throws and not that
Yeah,
many.
that's what I was thinking. You're
spell
more of a
attacks.
saving throwy person, right? 'Cause you're
Also,
I
he's
do
probably
have-
gonna rush in with those Thunder Gauntlets and Vestige.
Yeah, I'll give it to Angus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it to Angus.
So the only spell attack I have is Eldritch Blast. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Perfect. That worked perfect. So advantage on your Eldritch Blast. Bow. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Tequila.
Sure. No, that's way too far. I am going to also haste. We love haste. I'll bonus action to turn the vestige into hammer form, and I'm gonna go hit a guy with
Go for
the
it.
haste action.
Hit that guy. Hit that guy.
Oh fuck. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Hold on. A bearded devil. Yeah, that's exactly what you needed. Go ahead and roll a another 48. Because that's gonna crit. Okay, so in total that is 43. Okay. He go ahead and make a go ahead and make an insight check.
Insights.
7. All right. You see that he gets slammed in the side with this attack as it riddles across. The radiant energy ripples across his body, but I'll say with a with a 7, you're not able to get much of a read on how heavy that hit him. But anything else?
No, I use my action, my haste action, and my bonus, so I'm done.
Okay. Sounds good. Citrine.
I will throw my void dagger at the devil next to the tequila.
Okay. A 15's gonna miss.
All right, on the return.
Jesus. All right. So on a natural roll of a 3 and a natural 1, you launch it forward, and you see that the hit from that tequila took knocks the bearded devil out of the way as your blade goes sinking into the wood behind him, and then rips out of the wood back into your hand.
Okay, I will. Run over here and end my turn.
Okay.
No, bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a sneak attack. Or not a sneak attack, a stealth check. On a 24, yeah, that's fine. You are easily able to just hide somehow in the middle of the road. Daisy.
They expect that to work.
How am I controlling Daisy?
If you want to, or not, I can do it.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm a little
So-
all over the place right now.
For her turn, she's going to magic missile the Bone Devil up top. So she is going to that's gonna be 3. Just gonna upcast it, why not? So there's gonna be 4 yeah, it's gonna be 4d4 plus 4 towards the Bone Devil. So 16 damage. I know how to do math. As she just pulls out this small little firearm that just goes as magic missile pellets come flying at it, and simply just like blocks it with a shriek at it as it all lands on its hand. And now it is the Bone Devil's turn. The Bone Devil is going to launch itself off and down to straight towards Daisy. Bone Devil is going to make.
I moved.
Is going to make 3 attacks. 2 of these, which are both claw attacks, are going to go straight for Daisy. So 1, 2. Doesn't have advantage, so both of those miss. And the stinger is also going to go towards Daisy. I'm going to toggle advantage because always rolling advantage sucks. 20 is going to hit. For Jesus. Alright, for 14 piercing, 18 poison, The poison damage, she's immune to. Everything else, she's not. 38. So she's at 38 HP, and that's the end of the Bone Devil's turn. Ralph is immediately looks to Daisy being wailed on with attacks, and is going to shape change into his were-rat form. As he just looks and as he just roars and just says, "Get away from her!" As he is going to rush forward with 3 claw attacks. Or 2 claw attacks and a bite. He's going to get flanking from Daisy. Claw, bite. The first 2 hit. The second 2 hit. For 13 damage. No, we're not doing that. No. This is a child and a 40-year-old man. Anyways. Bearded Devil time. We're going to... so this guy's going to go and help his friend. Coming over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. As these 2 bearded devils are going to attack Tequila with advantage. So these are going to be 2 attacks, and then 3 attacks, 2 with a glaive, 1 with a beard. 1, 2, and then 3. This is the first guy. So, I imagine the 17 and 19 both miss.
Yeah, 23 hits.
23 hits. Okay, so so the first guy deals 4 slashing damage to you. God, that was minimum damage. And then the second guy, glaive, beard. So you take, oh my God, rolling. So so the first attack you deals 11 damage, and then the second one deals 5. And this is every time? Yes. So, I need 2 more of those.
What happens after this con save?
So, DC 12 Constitution saving throw, or you lose a D10 of hit points at the start of each of your turns due to an infernal rune that burns into you. I
think you need 3 more, because that was my concentration.
Yeah, 3 more. So that was for concentration. Oh, okay. So 3 con saves, and then 3 concentration checks, and then okay. So you took 3 attacks. So I'll rule the first 3 con saves were for concentration. This one's gonna be from your infernal this first one's gonna be an infernal rune though.
What?
Each time the devil hits wounded targets with this
how
attack,
many times did I get hit?
So you got hit 3 times. You got hit once by the first guy with the glaive, and then the guy behind you also hit you twice with the glaive. So a total of 3 times. That's 3 con saves, which you saved all of them, and then 3 more con saves for the infernal rune, which is the thing after, which is the after effect damage. So each time the devil hits the wounded target with this attack, the damage dealt by the wound increases by 1d10. Okay, so because you failed your first attack, your first con save for the infernal wound, you're gonna get another 2d10 damage on top of that. So you take another 15 damage as the first guy hits you with his glaive, and it slices through through a bit of your armoring, and you see that you feel your plasmoid ooze body boil as there's an infernal rune that burns into your body, and 2 more attacks come flying your way, and they seem to hurt way more than they should.
Okay. So which of these are concentration? Because that is important.
So your concentration checks were the 18, the 10, and the 17. The 9 is from you saving against the infernal wound.
Okay.
I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry, Tequila.
But my concentration doesn't fall.
No, your concentration is
what I'm
fine.
looking for here.
But your concentration is fine. The nat 1 was for the infernal wound.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That is a nat 1, but Flash of Genius would put it over. Would that matter?
It is
do
a
I
crit fail,
automatically
so
fail
it's
on
not
a
going to
one?
work. So it's still going to fail. The bearded devils have a movement speed of 30 feet. So I think this guy is actually just going to dash. And there's one more guy who's going to attack Ralph.
Holy shit, there's a lot of guys.
He also has advantage because of the Bone Devil. So glaive, beard. The 22s both hit. He 7 and then 8, and then Ralph needs to make 2. He does not have. These are also magical damage, so they are not. These are magical weapons, so they do not. He's not immune to them, and he's immune to non-magical attacks made. Non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that are not from silvered weapons. But these are still magical glaives. I don't think the beard is magical though. So yeah, the beard itself is not magical, but he's still going to take the poison damage from it. So con save. Okay, so he succeeds on the poison, but he fails on the. He fails on the poison, but he fails on the. I'm struggling. He fails on the infernal wound, but he succeeds on the poison. I'm also gonna mark both of you for infernal wounds. All right. But that is going to be the end of their turn. Angus.
Okay, so first question. How tall is the building behind us?
I'd say it's big enough for an inn, so about like 50 feet up.
50 feet up? Okay. In that case, going to use an action to cast Spike Growth.
Ooh, okay. 20-foot radius. Where are you putting this?
One sec.
So, because of how the circles work in Roll20, it has to be up or down.
Up or down? Okay.
Yeah, because you can see how the ruler is the circle is larger if you do it diagonally.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. I'm trying to set it up so I don't have Ralph in it.
That works. I'll allow it. Especially because, like, you can corner it. You can put it on the corner of that square, and it'll hit him, or he'll be fine. Like that.
Every 5 feet it travels.
2d4 piercing, yeah. And
Even if it doesn't travel willfully.
There we go.
I don't think. Yeah, I think it would. I think it would be unwillful movement as well.
Yeah. And from there, I am going to action surge.
Okay.
And
Oh my god.
I'm going to use 1 point of grit for a forceful shot
Okay.
onto the um, I'll say this devil right here.
All right.
Takes 1 grit, and I'm gonna use my pistol for this.
Okay. A 21's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And I have attack, so it's a 21 and 24.
All right. Okay. Jesus. All right. So that's gonna be. It's only on the first hit, right? That would be from that forceful shot.
Yes.
Okay. What's the DC?
My DC is. Let me double check. It's based on wisdom. Let me reread this really quick. I have the subclass pulled up. 8 plus proficiency plus dexterity. That is 18.
Okay, so he fails and is being sent 15 feet back. Go ahead and roll 64 damage.
64.
Takes another 19 damage. You see that the shots definitely rocked the shots rocked him a lot more than the thorns did, but even still, as he crashes through this spiked growth, you see there are all these different needles from the spikes kind of all around his body, and he is gashed and wounded severely. He is definitely half health. Okay. Anything else?
No, that will be it.
All right, top of the round, Church.
Yeah, so
Oh,
let me-
actually, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I forgot. I still have another d4 of damage to add to that. He takes 3 more.
I hit a creature with a whip. Yeah. Oh, this is just okay. Interesting.
Yeah, just from my subclass. And that's... Here's what's the weapon. Okay.
All right. Yeah. He is still very bloody, but he is still there.
Indeed. Okay, let me see if I can do this the right way. So it's the start of my turn, so I'm gonna bait and switch again. That's gonna be what I do. Well, actually, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast haste or cast Hunter's Mark on that guy. So he's Hunter's marked.
Which one?
This guy, the Bone Devil.
Okay.
The big guy, yes, I'm going to Hunter's Mark him with the bonus action. And then with my regular action, I'm going to bait and switch Daisy again. I'm going to swap with Daisy. She doesn't take an opportunity attack when she gets behind me.
Okay.
I'm going to swap with her. And then I'm going to roll a die, and this will be her AC bump 3. So she gets plus 3 to her AC this
So her
round.
AC is 16 this time. There we go.
13 is so low. And then now I just have my regular action. So, or my haste action. So now I'm just gonna punch this guy. Give me 1 second. And when I punch this guy, I'm going to spend 2 key points. 1, 2. Oh no, I can't do that because I don't have Fury of Blows anymore because I already used my bonus action. So I'm just gonna punch him once.
Okay. Twice with extra attack?
No, this is just my haste. I already used my. I have to use my regular
attack, yeah.
action thing. Well, can I use my haste action to do the fighter stuff?
I don't think you can do extra attack with a hasted action now.
Yeah, like I don't know. Because of the way that haste reads, I don't think I can use my hasted action to do fighter things. But like also like if you were to like hit with a hasted attack, you could use your superiority dice. So I don't know if you'll rule it to where I can use my hasted action to do bait and switch, which would give me my normal action and then extra attack. If I use
I'll
my
allow that,
hasted
yeah.
action for bait and switch.
The 16 is gonna miss though.
Okay, and so then
You also have advantage though because of Ralph.
true. So this would be the second for that one.
Okay. That's rough.
On that 16, I'm going to use Precision Strike. Make it an 18.
Still misses.
18 misses? Damn it. Okay. Then I miss with that attack, and so then this would be my extra attack. I'll just click regular advantage for the extra attack.
29 crits though.
Okay, 29 crits, so I can roll another d6, and then
You can roll another 2d6 because of Hunter's Mark as well.
2d6. Yes. So I roll another 2d6. Bloop, bloop.
Okay, so
An extra 5 damage,
20
and
damage
then
total?
because I hit with an attack, I'm going to use 1 key point to Hands of Harm, and when I Hands of Harm him, he is automatically poisoned.
He is immune
No
to the
saving
poison
throw
condition.
required. Of course he is. But I guess I do the extra damage.
All devils are immune to poison.
That's right.
not a new
I
thing.
mean, I know. I didn't think of it, but also I can get rid of poison a lot easier. So
Yeah.
we'll even trade
No,
off.
it's a good thing. It's a good ability to have, just not with devils.
I mean, I'll take the ability to get rid of poison easily
Yeah.
for not being able to poison. So I think that is. Can't use that because I didn't use that. Use for your
Okay,
blood.
so 29 total damage.
Yep. That's all I'm gonna be able to do.
All right.
And
Sounds
that's
good.
gonna be my turn. And then I'm gonna I still have what? My movement speed is doubled. So I can run actually because I hit him also because of the new rolling of the gauntlets, I won't take opportunity attacks from him.
Nope.
I don't have to worry about that. And so my 95 feet of movement is now 85. How far can I jump into this spike growth before
would
I
be-
take damage?
So so your long jump is dependent on your strength. So probably not a lot. But you can wait, but if you want to move so that you intercept them as they come out, you can.
Tequila looks like he's got Citrine over there. Angus also looks like he's got these guys pretty locked down. I'll stay here. I won't leave. I won't use the movement. I'll keep Daisy safe.
All right. Tequila.
Okay. I have 3 swings on the one that I hurt before, and I don't see why I shouldn't just use 2 hands, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, why did that print? No, that didn't print an attack. That printed damage. I clicked the wrong thing.
Oof.
No.
Okay.
That,
Jesus
Oh.
Christ! The 24 is gonna hit.
One
Holy fuck, dude!
The 1-400 can.
400.
All right. 21. He is bloodied.
okay. And,
You want to make that insight check
bonus.
again?
Oh yeah, sure. Sure.
Surely. Roll high. Okay.
No.
Citrine, why don't you go ahead and make a.
I was just gonna say my bonus action is to put Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting. All right. All right, Citrine, on your turn, why don't you go ahead and make an insight check real quick? Okay, 16's fine. You have watched this one guy get wailed again and again with Tequila's vestige, but you watch as normally you'd see the vestige land and radiant energy would just crackle through their skin, crackle across the victim's skin, and they just crumble to dust like pottery. But you see that when he strikes them, the sort of radiant energy kind of ripples like veins across their body, and then almost like dulls, recedes, as if they have some sort of resistance to the damage.
Are they resistant to radiant damage? Oh.
No, they're devils. Even.
Right.
Oh, no, that was a
Iris
thing.
has
Yeah.
talked about this out of
Yes.
character.
Yep, I don't
I have
remember.
talked about that because of the specific origin of these devils, they are all resistant to radiant damage.
Okay. Good thing I don't do radiant damage.
You say as you
Okay.
pull out your very now looking celestial dagger.
It's fine.
Is there any damage that does? Would they have been able to figure out if there's any damage that does more damage to them? Or have we figured that out?
I mean,
History check for the Fireborn, for the Beatorians. That would be Angus. That would be Tequila.
So, I was gonna say, I've got my favorite enemy on this, so I have advantage.
Okay. On a 27, they're big. Oh my god. They are on a 27. You know they are resistant to cold damage. Any non-magical attacks that aren't silvered, and they are immune to fire, radiant, and poison damage. That's it.
Immune.
They are immune to fire, radiant, and poison. Or no, not immune. They are resistant to radiant damage. They are immune to fire and poison, and they are immune to the poisoned condition. And more
So
so,
basically-
the bearded devils specifically are immune to the frightened condition if they are within 30 feet of an ally.
So you gotta hit them with magical physical damage, basically. That should do the trick. Okay. Sweet. Got it.
all right.
Like the spike growth did a number on him because he wasn't having any of that damage.
See that.
And the gun also did significant damage because it's a magical weapon.
Noted.
All right.
Let's kick some ass.
So, because I I hid last turn. Do I get advantage on my attack this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll throw my dagger at the bearded devil that Tequila's been fighting.
All right. A 22 is gonna hit. So I like to think that because of where specifically you place yourself to hide, so the bearded devil showed up, and the sort of citizens around everyone started just scattering off and running in terror. You threw your dagger and then almost ran and disappeared into the crowd. The bearded devils focused their attention back to Tequila, and you spring from the crowd and thwip this dagger at the guy. Go ahead and roll damage and sneak attack. Okay.
Okay.
So you deal 12 piercing, 18 sneak attack, which is 30, and you deal 12 radiant damage now, which is halved.
Oh, okay.
But none of that matters because you kill him. You just sink the blade straight into his head, and as he collapses under the series of blows he's been dealt.
Okay, then I will, because I did sneak attack damage, I'm going to use Wails from the Dead to do half sneak attack damage on this one.
Okay. What damage type is that?
And necrotic.
Necrotic.
It should be 3d6.
Okay. 12. You're burning a talisman for this, aren't you?
No, it is not.
Okay.
I don't have to do that yet.
So you look to this other guy, and necrotic fire lights in your eyes as it engulfs him as if it was a hellish rebuke, and you see, keeping your 16 insight, you see that hurts, and that hurts a lot.
Whoa.
Huh?
Necrotic. It's
Easy.
useful.
Or unless you had anything else for your turn.
I'm going to move over here and bonus action hide.
Okay. This is Wails from the Grave. That's not a bonus action. That's
No,
free?
it's just so I do sneak attack damage.
Oh goddamn! All right. Anyways,
Yeah.
go ahead and try to sneak. Fucking out of there.
Oh my god.
You are one with the scared and running crowd again. Fucking Ezio just disappearing into the crowd. Daisy, let me just verify. So Daisy, well aware of the 10-foot reach on a bone devil, is going to pivot but keep in range of this guy, as she kind of pivots over this way, and is going to let me actually look at this real quick.
Back to me. He's probably gonna hit me, please.
So she is going to do this, and linger, and she's going to, she looks to the bone devil and pulls a grenade from the side of her belt and throws it past the bone devil as it explodes in this powder, as she's going to cast fairy fire on the bone devil.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna have magic resistance.
Oh, fuck.
19, I think, is going to be at least above their D. Yeah, I don't think it's
No, wait.
I don't think it's 13. It would be 16, but that's still gonna fail.
Yeah.
All right. She tries that. That's not gonna work. But that's gonna be the end of her turn. The Bone Devil is going to attack you, Church, with 2 claw attacks, and then it's going to throw his tail back at Ralph. So pretty much at the exact same time as he's thrashing at you with his claws, you see his tail, like a mind of its own, whip back at Ralph behind him. But these are going to be normal attacks. Clear. There's a 23
Both of
hit.
those missed. The
Both
23
of those
does not
miss.
hit.
Jesus.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
both of those miss, and he's still going to throw a stinger back at Ralph. And that is going to hit.
Damn it.
For Jesus. 35 damage. And Ralph
And
needs to
he's
make a
poisoned?
con save.
He's gonna fail.
He's gonna fail. And Ralph is now poisoned. So he has disadvantage on his attacks.
Bro, what did he do to you? Ah, damn it.
That was 35, yeah. Okay, so
35. It's like happening.
yeah, he's down to 66. He's down to 36 HP, which is exactly half of his health.
Oh my god.
Ouch. Oof. Owie.
So he is.
Ralph.
Or no, actually, yeah, no, never mind. So the Infernal Wound only affects the Bearded Devil's attacks. Otherwise, he would have been dealt another D10 of damage. But he is struggling. But now it is Ralph's turn. These guys aren't debilitated via like any conditions. They're just stuck, right? Okay.
This is just difficult terrain, I think. For
Yeah,
them.
it's difficult
to
terrain, but there wouldn't be anything that improved his attacks on them. So Ralph, still in were-rat form, is going to he's gonna swing right back at the Bone Devil. Clear bite. The last 2 are going to hit for 12 damage.
Nice.
And Ralph is going to try to pivot around and away from the Bearded Devil, lest he be attacked. And the Bearded Devil is going to launch a glaive attack at him, which is going to fucking hit. Jesus. So he deals 10 damage to him. Alright.
That's right.
Now the Bearded Devils. It's going to take 10 feet of movement for him to get out.
He takes 2d.
26 or 20 feet for him to get out, and another 20 feet for him. This guy in there is just chilling. He's not gonna move a fucking muscle. But go ahead and roll 4d6, and we'll apply it as much to 4d6.
Hold up, it should be 2d6 for this guy here, right?
2d6 for that guy, but roll 4d6, and we'll just only apply 2d6 to this guy. Okay, so he's gonna take 2 damage walking out of that, and then the other 2 are gonna take 8. With their remaining movement, they're going to dash and move over here. And this guy is going to... He's gonna keep attacking the same fucking person he's been attacking. He's gonna go after Ralph again.
Oh God, no.
Or wait, yeah. I think that still would have hit, but... Okay. So yeah. He's gonna go after Ralph, and then... So Tequila is going to be attacked by one, Ralph is gonna be attacked by another, and Angus, you're fine because both of those had to use their actions.
Yay.
Okay, so the first
He's
guy,
gonna
we're
make,
gonna go Tequila.
He's got to make a wisdom save
Does.
to attack me.
Both of the, for both attacks?
Yeah.
Wisdom
Well,
save. Wisdom
Hold on,
save. He fails
let me
both of them.
check that actually.
Fail. Fail.
He might just make one check.
One check. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harm on a failed save must choose a new target or lose the attack. So yeah, I think with the wording, it's referring to the one multi-attack, which would mean that he'd only make one. So but he fails both of them anyways, so he's not gonna be able to attack you. Ralph, on the other hand, nothing's saving Ralph. Glaive, Beard, holy shit. Oh my god.
Ralph.
13, 4,
And then 1d10.
so
No,
14. Yeah, he's done.
sports.
He's out.
Rip Ralph.
Ralph.
We don't even have our healer.
Oh,
Where's our
Oh,
cleric
wait,
when
no,
we need
Search
him?
can heal.
don't worry. We've got heals. But
I
not
didn't even
there.
factor in that he should have had, that he should have originally had disadvantage on all those attacks that he threw at the Bone Devil, but whatever. That not to sour the moment even more. Angus.
Right. You said the building behind us is about 50 feet tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to start out casting a Misty Step, going 30 feet straight up.
Okay.
And I am going to grab onto the wall, and I have a climb speed of 35 feet. So I'm going to climb up to the top,
Okay.
and I'm on top of the building. I can't actually put myself there and be visible, but I'm on top of the building.
That's fine. Okay.
I think as Angus gets to the top and sees Ralph go down, I'm going to fire off a shot with bad news at the devil that just took Ralph down.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Fuck that guy.
Does a
Fucking
30
hey,
hit?
that's a 30, and that's gonna crit.
Okay, so that's going to be 4d12 plus 9.
Does a 30 hit?
Plus an extra d4.
That's what you just asked. Out of your what?
40,
37 damage.
oh god. Okay, 30. So
Oh, actually 46 damage.
yeah. All right. 46 damage. This man had 50 HP, and he was brought down to 4 HP in a second. Just and, like you shoot him straight in the head, and it just barely keeps. It barely misses anything to keep him alive, but he just he still collapses as if he's dead, as he just falls over. It's just
You did say they're immune to fire damage, right?
they are immune to fire damage, so the explosive trait would not work on
Yeah,
this.
we're just gonna skip that.
Yeah, but it
All
does
right.
look like you just blew up the front of his skull as he just falls over. That oh god. That's everyone in a 5-foot radius, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's an automatic death.
What?
That's an automatic failed death save from Ralph.
in a 5-foot radius.
So it's so Bad News has an explosive trait, which means that if he lands if Bad News lands a hit, then everything, including the target, makes I think it's a dex save or take 1d8 explosive damage of some kind.
Fire.
Fire damage, yeah. 1d8 fire damage, and Ralph is not able to do any of that, so he automatically takes a death saving throw.
Okay.
All right. You have an extra attack with that.
Using the second attack to reload.
Okay. Sounds
And
good.
that is correct.
Church. You just watched Ralph go down, but the bearded devil immediately followed.
Okay.
And now
Give me-
the two guys right next to you are Angus is at the top of the building, and these two bearded devils and the bone devil are right next to you.
Okay, so it says when you spend a key point, you can replace one of your unarmed strikes. So that would basically mean I'm just giving up one attack. So I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to action surge at the beginning of my turn. So I'm going to action surge. Get
Okay.
that extra action, an extra attack out of the way. And I'm going to hit this guy, this Bone Devil guy. I'm also going to move like kind of like here so that I use this much movement, so 10 feet, and then I'm going to use my haste action to swing at the Bone Devil. So this
Okay.
is going to be my regular swing.
Both
at
bearded
the
devils are
Bone
going to be able
Devil.
to get an attack of opportunity against you, because both of these guys have a reach of 10 with their glaive.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Swing 17, both
They
gonna
both
miss.
miss. They both miss. Yes. So now this is the first attack that I do onto the Bone Devil. Boom.
Okay.
It's terrible. I don't need to hit though, in order to. So I still would have my two actions. That was my hasted action. So because I swung, now I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to spend a key point to use my bonus action in Fury of Blows. I'm going to swing at it one more time, and then, but before I do that, I'm going to use my first Fury of Blows to heal Ralph
Okay.
from off of the ground. So now Ralph is back up off of the ground, so I touch Ralph, and I tell him, Ralph, we can't lose you right now, buddy. We got a fight going on. You got to get up. What's going on?
As he
So I
is
touch
prone on the
Ralph.
ground,
Ralph heals for
he's still poisoned. He
he-
is still marked. He's just on the ground, just like a dead rat. But he is reverted to his humanoid form, to his human form now.
And then before I use my Fury of Blows punch, I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna go back this way. So now I use the remainder of my movement to reflank to regain my advantage. Now that Ralph is back up off the ground, and
He's
he is
prone,
an
so
ally
he
on
won't,
the other
still
side.
won't be able to help you.
Do I have to use something to pick him up?
No,
Physically?
he just has to use his movement at the beginning of his turn to get up.
Oh, so the prone wouldn't do it. Okay, so then I guess I will not do that. That puts a small hindrance, but now Ralph isn't like on his second death save. So then I'm going to just use the remainder of my attacks to punch this Bone Devil guy then. So that would give me the one remainder that I have from Fury of Blows, which is this one. Whoop.
22 hits.
Oh. So I will take off the
For
advantage, but the 22 would have
16.
still hit. Because that one hit, I'm going to make that one my Hands of Harm one. So that's going to deal an additional 9.
Okay.
Necrotic, by the way. Hands of Harm is
Okay.
necrotic damage. We don't have to retcon the other one though, just that one.
Oh, no, he took that.
Okay, and then I'm going to also, on that hit that I just landed, menacing attack, adding an additional 1d8 to that, and he has to roll against being frightened. So it's gonna add an extra 5 damage to that hit. That's gonna be a superiority die. And so
Okay.
now he has to roll, I want to say my DC is 17 or 18? I don't know let me look at the Battle Master DC. The Battle Master DC. Does anybody have it? I'm sorry, I should have it. I just don't. I
It
don't have
really
off the
doesn't
top.
matter because he still has steadfast, which is the frightened ability I talked about.
Oh, okay. So never mind. So he just takes the extra damage. And then I think that's all the extra damage I can add for that one. And so then I'm just gonna do the other action attacks. So then I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's
Okay.
attack, extra attack, attack, extra attack.
12,
And
15, so 27. 27. And by the third attack, he is out.
the Bone Devil?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Very cool.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. So then
So you still have that So you still have that last attack that you can land on a bone devil, on a bearded devil.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna run over here and use that last attack on this guy that's next to Tequila. And
All
beat
right.
his ass.
A 28 is going to crit, so go ahead and roll another 2d6.
2d6. Beautiful. Ooh. Oh,
So
I
you
wanted-
take Jesus. All right. So it takes 11 damage.
I rolled 3
Three ones.
fails.
3 ones and a 2 on that
More
collective
damage is
total
more
damage.
Yeah, that was actually crazy for that hit. That's terrible.
Okay.
But it is what it is. He'll take that.
All right.
That'll be that for that guy. And that is all my actions and everything. Yes, that will end my turn. I will end my turn there.
Tequila.
Very punchy.
I was going to do something else, but I have advantage on this dude, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I might as well swing.
That's gonna hit. 23 halved to 12, or no, it'll be 11. 23 halved to 11 is he is still up.
Okay, second attack.
19's gonna hit. Go ahead. That's so overkill. He had 6 HP left. So you just one straight to the kneecaps and then straight over top of the head as he caves in his skull.
Very cool. And then I am going to go over here. If I meet any terrain difficulty, I am going to just fly over it with my boots.
It's no worries. There's no terrain difficulty.
I'll just move.
Okay. And I would like to use my hasted action to grapple this devil.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So that's a contested strength check. You have to beat a no. No.
But
He rolled a
I
9,
used
but you
my
rolled a
reaction.
7.
I use my reaction to
Your
do
reaction.
Flash of Genius.
All right. That makes it a what?
That makes it a 13.
He fails. So he is grappled.
Okay. And then I would like to continue to fly.
Okay.
I would like
Oh,
to
you dropping him back in the spike growth?
Oh,
Oh my god.
to the spike growth.
Okay. You are going to have to, given the rules of moving someone, we're going to make another contested strength check, and you're going to be moving a half movement because of this. So you have to beat a 5. All right, there you go. And now you'll be what's your movement speed with fly? Just 30?
My movement speed is 60, but I've already used 25 of it because
Okay.
I'm hasted. I have 30.
So you have 35 feet of movement, so you would have 50. So you'd be able to move 15 feet with this.
Yeah, so I don't quite get him there. But I am moving diagonally, so
You do. He does get
just
picked
gotta get
up,
him-
kicking and screaming as you fly him up to eventually drop him in the spike growth.
yeah, we are 20 feet in the air now.
Okay.
So
If you would take 2d6 damage if you drop him right now, or whenever you drop him.
Fall damage doesn't start until
that's
20
all
feet.
I can.
But
that's it.
That's all I can do.
I thought it was above 10. Oh, my bad.
all right, Citrine.
I will pop out of hiding and attack the bearded devil there.
All right.
It's a dagger throw.
All right, and you have advantage.
Yep.
26 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay. 10 piercing.
Attack.
Jesus! That's 3 6s on that sneak attack. God damn. Alright, so that's 36, and then 5. So 41. That's your. Go ahead and roll your second attack just to see. Real quick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you throw this dagger, and the first attack nails him straight in between the eyes. The blade is synced into his skull, and he is just like, and as you rip the dagger out of his head, he face plants the floor, and he is dead.
Alright, then I will use Wails of the Dead again to hit the bearded devil behind him.
All right. So it's 11 turned 22 necrotic damage. He looks down at his friend and looks up to you and just as he burns alive in necrotic fire. All right, anything else?
Then I'm gonna go here, bonus action hide.
Okay. You sneaky fucking devil. Yeah, you're fucking gone. The DC for the bearded devils is 10. The DC for the bone devil was 12. Nah, you are fine. Daisy, Daisy, yeah, why not? She's just gonna, let's see how much damage. She's gonna throw, I think, 2 of her, she's gonna shoot another magic missile, 2 of, level 2, 2 of them towards the bearded devil in the spike growth, and 2 of them in the, 2 of them towards the bearded devil still here. What's the range? That's 120 feet. Yeah, they're fine. She's fine. All right, so first 2 towards. Yeah, that does it. He had 6 HP after that. After that initial first 2 shots. And then the next two, not as great, but still 5 damage towards this other bearded devil. And then she's gonna like look behind her. She's like, "Nice shot. Where the fuck do you keep going?" She just looks behind towards the train, and then she's like, "Oh fucking hell," and just pivots over this way. All right, the bone devil is dead.
Iris, can I retcon one thing about my turn?
Sure.
I
Well, it depends.
forgot to use my bonus action, so I would like to use that to change the vestige to the armor mode.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right, Ralph.
Thank you.
Is going to stand up, just being like, and just throw his daggers at the bearded devil over here. He is going to throw 2 of these. Swing, swing. The second one is going to miss, but the other one is going to hit for 8 piercing damage.
Attaboy, Ralph.
And both of these flying daggers are going to be hovering around him, around this guy. So,
Attaboy.
and they immediately make attacks with advantage from each other. Swing, swing. Jesus Christ. All right, so that's 6, 10 damage. That's just enough as these 2 daggers sink into either shoulder of this bearded devil, rip out, and then just come flying at this guy, filleting him as he's just screaming from 1,000 cuts. And he is dead.
Wow,
And
way
from
to
there,
go, Ralph.
Ralph bonus action recalls both of his daggers as he just like catches them weakly and just slumps over. She's like, I'm already done for today. The last guy is the bearded devil who is going to make meek little swings at Tequila. 2 glaives and a beard. Neither of those hits, or he's just like, just flailing around trying to get you. Angus. Or should we just skip over to Tequila's turn because he's the only one left?
I was gonna say permission to kill steal so I can get my grit back.
Yeah, kill steal. Like, we'll even make it
Hell
cool.
yeah.
I can.
No,
like,
Daisy
throw
didn't
it in the
even.
air for you,
Daisy
like a-
specifically didn't shoot because she thought you were going to have that. She was gonna let you have that moment.
Go kill his ass. Drop him in the spot.
I have a
Teamwork.
feeling it'll come up again.
He murderized our teammate, our friend. So as a team, we are collectively murderizing him.
Team, how do you all want to kill this one fucking guy in particular? Oh,
I just want him
that's
to be
fucking
as
hits.
scared as possible. I want him to be as scared as possible before he meets his end. I want him to have no peace.
He is actively being flown in the air by his armor, being clung by his armor by Tequila. He's flailing around, struggling to hit, and then a single shot rocks out, and he drops me, and he drops dead. His glaive clattering on the ground below him, and he is dead from a single shot from Angus.
Well done,
But
team.
that guy in particular.
Oh,
All right,
those guys weren't
combat.
very nice.
That is the
No,
end
they
of
were not.
combat.
They were.
Can I quickly grab soul trinkets of the bone devil?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Are you just able to grab soul trinkets from all of these guys?
I can only have a maximum of 4,
Oh, okay.
and they have
You
to
have
be
Atlas,
within
you have
30
Zeus,
feet of me
and you have
when
a
they
bone
die.
devil. All right.
Ooh.
Ralph poisoned and an infernal wound burning in his body just goes,
no, remember, he's not
I'm
poisoned
done.
anymore.
I don't like the
Here.
He wouldn't
outside.
be,
And he goes
he wouldn't be
inside.
poisoned. He wouldn't be
I
poisoned
gotcha.
anymore.
Oh, okay.
He just the wound, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
you gave him. Wait, doesn't the wound
Oh,
also
magical
heal when
healing.
you're
Yeah, then
keeping
the
it?
magical healing
Yep.
seals the infernal wound.
Yeah, he'd be fine. He'd be all good. Well, Ralph, I'm glad. Good to see that you're doing all right
I
after
don't like the
getting
outside. I'm going back inside.
after
See,
getting absolutely manhandled by those guys.
Maybe
And we were here to help you.
Maybe we
He's-
shouldn't
or you were
take
here to help
Ralph
us.
anymore on anything.
You sure showed that guy what?
he's
So where do we
fucking
leave
gone.
Ralph
He's
now? The
inside
ship
already.
isn't around. Where do we leave Ralph though? Because we don't have a ship to leave him on
You
anymore.
just leave him to the city. Just leave him to the.
He did
Yeah,
used to
leave him
live
to
in
the
this
city.
city.
Yeah, and what happened last time he was left to his own devices in this city?
You're
He
right.
knows
We
better.
need to make a home for him. Something
Maybe we can
support.
task him. Hey, Ralph, how good are you with your hand? Did he already leave?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's already inside, and you don't get a response.
Well, maybe we could just ask Ralph to build the house and just tell him to do it. He's good with his hands, and he's got those knife things. I'm sure he could get some
Oh.
hammers working like
Oh.
that too.
Oh,
He just
I
goes, "What the fuck is knives
explicitly-
gonna do against to build a house?"
Well, I'm
I-
assuming that if he can control the knives, he can control some hammers or some screwdrivers.
I
Say-
explicitly tried to teach him woodworking, and it did not go well.
This would be a learning experience for him then. Also, we just survived another battle. We should go drink, guys. Celebrate.
I agree, but
I
weren't we out here?
don't.
What shouldn't we like try to figure out where the hell those things just came from? They kind of just fell out of the sky.
They said they came from the sky. That's what happened.
I
Well, the problem is that things don't normally just fall from the sky.
mean,
Sometimes
we
they
knew the
do.
city was going to be under attack.
Well, usually when things fall from the sky, that means that really bad things are happening. But if the city's going to be under attack, maybe going and finding a pub's not the best.
But we already found a pub. We're right outside one.
Staying in it could, lead to further catastrophe. This was already the site of an attack, but sure, I could stop in and we can take a drink to go. How about we do that?
Yeah, let's go inside, get a drink, celebrate us winning another fight.
Ela, what say you, Angus?
No, I need to
Daisy?
do shopping.
But alcohol, drink, we gotta celebrate.
Angus,
Boss said I'm working.
during the combat, your and even in this moment, your in present thoughts are clouded by the swarm of sending spells as the rest of your supposed firing squad are giving out reports that there are pockets of different attacks going across this area, expected but are still unwelcomed as you all are sailing past Malbolge.
Here, tequila, take this. I give tequila 50 extra gold, and I put my other hand out. Now, you give me just enough to go buy one extra drink, just for you. And I'll drink it on your behalf.
Why are you
And you can
giving
go
me
shopping
50
with my money.
gold?
So how
What?
much would a drink be? Like 5? So you take my 50, I'll give you 5. Or you give me 5.
You would have had to
you
spend
take
a silver point, a silver piece on your breakfast this morning.
silver piece. Well, I'm gonna
all
buy
the-
a really expensive drink.
And all of last night's drinking was supposedly paid for by what Hecate came to learn is Cersei.
One piece of gold is worth 100 silver, right? Or 10
10.
silver. So I'm going to I'm gonna make this 17.99, and I'm gonna say I have 10 silver pieces, and I fling you. I will give you this sack of 50 gold tequila if you stay and you drink one drink with us, you can go and do
Yes.
your shopping.
I
All I ask is for one drink purchased by you in return. What's that?
I
Like a nickel to you?
wait. Is this like a
Daisy just
scam where you charge me like $100 drink, 100 gold drink or something?
No, I'm saying I will give you a 50 gold sack if you stay and drink with Citrine and I here at this bar, at this pub.
doesn't Citrine
Or
have
if
his fucking keg?
oh,
That's my
we don't.
personal keg. We should order other drinks.
You
Okay,
have a
but
personal
also-
keg?
Wait,
Yeah, I
Also-
bought
keg,
it bought it myself.
the
I
keg.
think we got more important things to worry about than getting a drink right now. Let's just let Ralph have his piece.
Oh,
He ain't cut out for this, and there's more devils attacking.
Oh.
Fine. We'll drink after they're dead, I guess.
Well, if we're not going to be drinking to celebrate, I guess we maybe could go and find somebody to help us build that new house we were talking about since Ralph's not going to do it. I'm
Maybe
certainly not going to do it.
it sounds like we're supposed to fight devils. You gotta fight the devils, right, Angus?
It's what they pay me for.
You mean we have to go and do that all over the rest of the city? Good
I
luck
mean,
shopping.
maybe not the whole city. We got a whole squad for it, but
Angus,
Come on, let's get
you
ready for it.
would, though you're getting flooded with sendings, they're mostly reports of conflicts already resolving, and not really so much of like, hey, orders to go somewhere else. So theoretically, you could be multitasking by doing both going to a random spot and dealing with devils along the way if you come across them.
well, delightful. Let's focus on getting our shopping done. We can get a drink after the devils are done.
What is it that you're shopping for, Tequila?
Well, a bag of holding, metal, like a lot of metal, Citrine's dagger stuff. I mean, those are the big ones.
Well, I'm sure anybody selling a bag of holding would certainly have some information about some chaotic sorts of magic. So I definitely would be interested in anybody that's selling you a bag of holding. That would be certainly where I would like to look next. A magic savvy connoisseur, if you will.
All right. So you all pack it up here and make your way over to. You make your way over to the potential area for shopping. So, last you had been here, your main choice of shopping area was the Tradeway, which is off to the opposite side of the city, as you are right now, and it is a massive, populated road that is filled to the brim with shopping tents and sort of venues with all different manner of things. However, the last time you were there, metal was not really something that was there. There were a lot of people selling weapons and shields and stuff, and you could definitely find a bag of holding there. But if you want to look around for someone who is specifically selling metal, I would go ahead and make a either investigation or persuasion check.
Can I help with this or roll like in a second advantage for this?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give advantage to whoever. Angus, if you want to help, if you want to try to help, you can go ahead and make a history check to see if you would know if any about anywhere. You know how well those history
Okay,
checks have been
I'll
going
give
so
you a-
far.
You'll have
Okay.
advantage on your check. Your investigation.
All right.
I'll help you look around for the goods that you're looking for.
Tequila, advantage, investigation, or persuasion. 18. Okay. On an 18, you were able to, with Church's charm, you are able to ask around looking for people and asking about any sort of opportunity for metal, and you come to find that pretty much all of the metal here is distributed from is sourced from the Valnut, which is this big fucking thing here.
Forge, yeah.
They tell you that this is where the fire giants reside, and it is the mountain in which conceals the work of the Great Forge.
Oh, that sounds
Fire
cool.
giant. Now I get why it was interesting. Ah, that's crazy. How that all comes to full circle.
Whoa, pieces. Just small. Anyways, but yes, so you hear about the you hear that this is where the fire giants are, and this mountain, there's three of these sort of pillars or mountains that sort of split down the middle of this ship, that make it look as though the ship itself is just a mountain that a city was built around. But this mountain specifically, in the center of Muspelheim, is called Mount Valnut, and it is the main, and the top of it, which seems to have been flattened out into a large plateau, seems to be home to the fire giants. You would have seen in the Battle Giant Tamaki, but also it also seems to be concealing the work of the Great Forge, which is all they seem to speak about, unless you inquire further.
I think I have one inquiry, and it's, hey Angus, can you get me into the Great Forge?
We can talk our way in if Angus can. It's fine.
You know, that's a good question. Can Angus get us into the Great Forge?
Hell
Got
no.
clearance, right?
There's certain clearances you have as a fire squad, as a fire team of Dr. Jekyll, going into the Great Forge is not one of those.
Well,
You-
I've seen
You would
some
at
trees
least
be
know
pretty
what the
quick to
Great Forge
defend.
is, but more specifically, who the Great Forge is. As the Great Forge refers to one of the Trinovation, the three leaders of Muspelheim, Surtur the World Forge.
Oh,
And the smoke that
Lovely.
billows from steel industrial pipes at the top of this plateau, the smoke billowing from what seems to be down deep below the mountain comes from his work, as he Drew would know this as well. Surtur is the one that does all of the hard welding and smithing that makes all of the constructs that you see around you.
oh,
He's the one that builds the stuff like the constructs from the Spice Chapel, the Warforged that originate here, the Pentadrones, the Monodrones, the Duodrones. He's the guy that does all the work.
Lovely.
but he's not like the designer guy.
No. Drew would explain that is another member of the Trinovation, Gond, the captain of Muspelheim.
So we're just looking at the laborer guy. I wonder how he would feel. Nah, he's probably not the. Maybe if we could just sneak in there, we could get some cool stuff though.
I don't think we need to sneak. I think we could talk our way in. I think we could just talk our way
Sounds
in.
like it's anciently forbidden.
If we could just like buy metal on the outside, I'm fine with that. It was really just like curiosity that I wanted to see the Great Forge. It sounds pretty great.
I've heard.
But I
pretty cool.
mean, like, curiosity never hurt anybody.
Well, we
Ever.
could try. We could try to talk our way in. Worst case, we get told no. Best case, we get in.
You were so convincing right now. I really want to go.
Well, between
Think about
me and
all the
Church, we
items
can
you
talk our
could
way into anything. We'll be fine.
think about all the things you
This
could
is going
find,
to go
all the
so
things you could
terribly.
learn about smithing if you make your way there to the Great Forge.
Oh, this is going to go terribly, but I can't say no.
I think it's gonna go perfectly well, and we'll probably make great friends along the way, and they
Yeah.
are too.
With
I
Church
just-
here, yeah, Church can make friends with anyone, as we've seen.
We've been around giants before.
Well, I haven't, but
We'll be fine. We've been on top of a giant thing before. Same
Citrine
difference.
knowing, just Citrine saying that like he has any fun memories.
all
I'm
right, guys.
basically saying that like since we fought on top of Atlas, that like we can be friends with giants now. We earn the right.
That you know what? Love the idea. Come on, let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
Angus, I need you to be the voice of reason here. I cannot.
I mean, I don't think I can get you in.
It's okay. Me and Church
I don't
can
think
do
we
it.
need to be
I don't think they
gotten.
like idiots telling them, "Hey, let me into this area."
We won't say exactly that.
And we don't, we can ask
Yeah.
and they can say no, but that still doesn't mean we can't get into the forge. We just might have to keep our wits about us. That's all.
Yeah. It'll be fine. We should at least try.
Think about all the new knowledge you could acquire,
Exactly.
all the books you could read,
I
all the
already said
items
I
you could
cannot
take.
say no. I can't.
How amazing that.
Yeah.
I'm walking.
He's walking.
Drone.
All right. So you would know that that the only way into the forge is up and then in, as in you have to go up to the plateau, and the fire giants have to let you in. So that is going to take.
That might be.
I should clarify that Church is not to scale with this map.
Let's make our way up.
Where he is. That will take at least an hour. Go ahead and roll a d4, and we'll subtract it. We'll start with 4 hours and roll a d4 to subtract how many hours it would take. Whoever wants to.
Ooh, who's rolling the deep?
Who wants to?
Who's gonna be the one?
Not me.
So
I
I
think
actually-
first right now.
I do have advantage on stuff to track or to navigate.
This is not navigating. This is literally just like how long does it? It's
Oh,
your.
okay.
It's basically like
Physically,
how are you guys quick and efficient with your movement, or are you guys struggling with exhaustion of scaling this mountain? It's seeing how long the hike up the mountain is.
I think
Oof.
Breeze. So
That's
you guys.
roll.
So in an hour, you guys are up. You guys are up the mountain. You immediately come to this large open terrace. You see buildings that are way larger than that are way larger to scale than you are, and these massive industrial pipes that sprout from the ground. I'll say you guys are here by the time you get up. You see that there are you've passed a ton of like the one of these watchtowers that are sort of embedded into the side of the mountain, with fire giants kind of posted up with all these different constructs kind of flying around them. Up the mountain, you see the corpse of a horned devil that was left sprawled across the stone on the way up the mountain.
ooh,
Hardcore.
Nice work.
get a load of that guy.
but you see that moving about are not really in any sort of urgency, just sluggish preparations for another attack, or all manner of different fire giants. You could still hear the clanging of steel from smiths and from blacksmiths and armorers all across this plateau, even as far away they could be. Are you going to any random fire giant, or are you going to specifically like smithy, someone who looks to be in charge?
Could probably look for one that seems maybe distracted or like newer to this post. Someone who's not used to, being up here.
Okay.
Sure.
That
Any
the
giant?
consensus with everyone else?
Sounds good.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
guess.
you find like
Aware.
you kind of find a fire giant that doesn't seem to have as much armament on himself, and you see he's kind of looking rather nervously off the cliff face of this mountain, looking at the what you can see is the sands of Beator off in the distance, the coastline, a couple like 60, 70 miles away. But you approach him and he doesn't even notice you all as you are so below him.
Oh, beautiful.
What of you?
As
What
he
of
kind of
you?
like
Look at that.
like stumbles backwards slowly as he's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you down there."
No problem. Carry on. I wave to him
Okay.
cheerfully. You have a wonderful day, my friend.
You as well.
Toodles, as we continue on towards the forge. I guess.
Okay.
Or the forge entrance.
See, I was told that you guys were
Don't
just
they
going
have
to the
to let us
nearest
in?
guy who looked newer. So
Oh, I thought we could like slip. Like I thought as long as they didn't stop us, like we could just go in.
oh no, there are definitely highly guarded air. There doesn't seem to be any sort of points specifically that are entrances down below. It all seems, if there is, it's going to be in any of these buildings, and these buildings seem guarded.
Oh. Well, as a matter of fact, before we head on down, we were wondering if you could accompany us.
Accompany you? Why?
Oh, well,
And
I'll
thing is,
here for the tour.
you see, we
Angus speaks up as well. Says, here from Jekyll's strike team, we're being sent to catalog any damage from today's weapon attack, or today's devil attack.
Oh, okay. Just around the village, or because I don't remember you all being allowed down below.
We may need to head down.
I
Depends on
mean,
where
there's
the
not
damage
been any
is.
sort of damage. They've barely breached anything up top.
Well, that's good to know. Just here to do the cataloging, paperwork, making the insurance claims, all that. You know how it goes. It's absolutely just the worst.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
I'll say someone can give the help action. So
So, does that give advantage? Yes.
Yes.
I'll help.
Oh, you're so kind. 28.
Jesus. All right.
Nice.
Double 18s. Okay. So he kind of looks and he says, all right, yeah, sure. And he kind of like He's like, you know your way over?
Uh, yeah, I mean, it's pretty flat out here.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Then as soon as he stops listening, it's like I turn around to the others. It's like, hey, y'all talk way too much. Here for the tour.
Like, no, I'm not the talker.
Should also clarify, he is not any of the ones guarding any of the buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can hopefully just get us down through. They shouldn't be too worried about him.
My hope is that he'll like kind of vouch for us. You know, he's cleared us.
No. The hope is he doesn't mention us at all.
Yeah.
Don't want him to. Just don't. Could you maybe tell him don't tell the guards? Is there any way to be like, hey, like, don't tell anybody that we're in your pocket or something when you go down there? Just like bring us down there just in case anybody, so you don't like get in any trouble or something. Like nothing.
You can
I'm
certainly
sure
ask him not to, or
I think it would be best for Angus to tell him something, like to tell him to keep his mouth shut, or to tell him like this is official business or something. Like you can't talk about.
I mean, we do have the other option of just finding like a couple high visibility vests, some clipboards, make it look like we're actually supposed to be here.
But isn't it like a whole huge thing that nobody's supposed to go down there? Like he might have got fooled, and I know you rolled really high, but do you think these guys are gonna fall for that?
That's why we gotta look the part.
I'm I'm so down. Fucking- I'm so down to be the inspectors.
And Angus gets our giant friend's attention and he says, "Hey, I'm sorry to bother you again.
oh, yeah.
Don't have any like extra protective equipment or anything. My friends here all forgot their vests and their helmets, and I'm just very worried about them getting hurt on a job site
well-
like this."
Well, we would, but they're not to your scale, unfortunately. All of your smithies and blacksmiths are down below.
Are you calling this short?
I'm calling you human. Noid.
No way.
Oh, well,
Humanoid, he said, not human annoying.
you know, I think humans are annoying too sometimes.
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry.
It's okay. I understand you're not supposed to say it out loud. I won't tell anyone you said
It's,
it.
Anyways, yeah, sorry, we don't really have any sort of equipment that you would be able to use.
We tried. Alright, well, I thank you. Sorry to bother you. I'll let you do your work now.
No worries. Do you need to speak to the captain?
Might not be a terrible idea.
Yeah, Captain Charcoal. He's off in the. He's over. He points at a nearby building.
Well, thank you.
Sure.
And once he looks away, just hoping to God that he's out of earshot again, Anderson says, "Well, you can just ask the boss if you know, want to learn from him."
We're already here, right?
Might as
I
well.
mean, if he's saying just go ask the boss, then that's our next way to get into the forge. I'm trying to get in now. I want to get into the forge. Let's go
Don't
talk
want
to
to do
Charcoal.
the visibility thing.
We'd have to go back down and get stuff, come back up.
No, I mean, I think I could maybe make a rough approximation. Like, kind of. I can make your shirts orange, with like stripes, I guess.
Mm,
I mean, the passing glance, it might work.
I mean, they don't really know us here, right?
Well, we're out from out of town, right?
They
I
would- I
think
mean, they
we
would know.
definitely
They
want to be
might.
from in town. I don't know. I think we should let Angus take point here.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
maybe we
Oh,
don't
I
do the
agree.
sneak. Maybe, yeah, Angus keep going with the we got an inspection to do thing, and I think that should take us down there somehow.
You got this, Angus.
Wild signed me up for this. I guess we can head off and try for
Alright.
this.
Charcoal.
Okay.
Nothing
Sorry,
charcoal is such a good.
I was prepping something real quick.
You're
All right. So you guys are going to Captain Charcoal right now. I just realized that Angus's token is not actually connected to his actual sheet.
oh,
Don't like that. Anyways.
long ass.
Well, it's probably just because it's the new sheet and it automatically disconnects when you duplicate a sheet like that. So, sit better. Everyone. You see, everyone. Update default token. There we go. All right. So now your sheet's working. Actually connected to things. All right. So you. Do you guys, would you prefer a map like this where you can actually see your tokens, or would you prefer a 2-scale map?
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
Let me just give you guys this for a hot second. So you guys are on this map now.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
It's even bigger
What
than I
the
expected.
hell?
So it's taking a second to load.
What was that? What was
Yeah, I was like, it disappeared off the map.
And you guys are over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
That
know
is you
what?
to
Somebody
scale
said
with
there's
that is
nothing
you
there.
to scale with this city.
Somebody has to be there. Only 100 feet from this to this. Let's see how big that is. I feel like I'm playing GeoGuessr whenever I have to zoom in and out like this. Oh wow.
So that is one of the massive vents that is up in the air.
Massive vent in the
Yeah,
air.
so it is a giant. So it is a massive pipe that goes up about 100 feet and billows smoke from above.
Gross. Poor Sky. Oh my god. This whole place is like an island.
It's an island.
It's like an island inside the city.
Yeah, that's it's a mountain on top of a city, on top of a boat. But do you all go to Captain Charcoal next?
Like it's this whole mountain in and of itself is this entire city-sized place. Jesus.
I guess we should. Angus,
Yeah.
if you're ready to talk to Charcoal.
I should also
Charcoal, Nick,
point
do we
out
have
this
any-
guy. This guy referred the fire giant you were talking to referred to this place as a village.
Yes.
This area up
Do you
top.
have any spells or anything that could like maybe bump up the wit and charm?
Anything you do would automatically be like detected as soon as it got dispelled or like it ended.
Even like just before we go and talk Talk to him.
Like if like pretty much anything you would want to do would be like charm magic towards the guy, and as soon as he ends, he would know that he'd been charmed.
Oh, I was thinking more so like any buff spells or anything.
Hey,
To, like go
Are you
in.
planning to
That's
fight
it.
Surtur?
No, more
We could
so
just
like
try something way more simple and send a critter in.
if you could add like a like I don't know a dice to like a charisma thing or something to convince this guy to let us into the forge without dealing with any nonsense. That'd be
Uh,
cool.
best I got is enhance ability, which gives advantage, which, with help.
Which, if we could find like just a rat or something like that, I can just cast beast sense on it.
Hmm.
I would just send it into the forge and see what its rat eyes see.
Champ has already been replaced.
Is are we trying to invest? I thought we were going to the forge to take things and to like go and look for stuff and like look at things and
I,
like
I
learn
mean,
like how to do cool stuff. I
You're
didn't
gonna
know we were going to
the
just like
first
look.
thing you do day one is steal from the World Forge.
Yeah, no, I thought
I'm
it was
Stealing
fucking.
going
is
to
such
destroy
This
the
party
forge.
is
stealing
not
is such a
lasting this
harsh
long.
stealing is such a harsh way to look at it. If it's just sitting there and nobody else has used it, am I stealing it or am I
yes.
making use of somebody's
Yes,
beautiful creation
you're
that I'm
stealing.
sure that they would love? I'm sure that they would
You
love to
are
be out
stealing. You are stealing, but also if you want to steal something, I'll help.
repurposing. Let's say that
I
repurposing it
just want
for
to see the
use.
forge.
Y'all do remember that I have like
And look,
a job, right? Like, I'm
I'm
not trying to get
sorry.
fired. Aren't you just trying to learn from this guy?
What
So
if we
you're
pretended
out.
to be? What if I pretended to be a criminal breaking into the forge, and they came to you, Angus, and asked you
You
to help
wouldn't be
They
pretending.
might just crush you.
just be breaking?
You know, he
Well,
might
what
just
if?
kill you.
Uh, oh man, I didn't think. Oh man,
Whoa,
I'm
consequences.
trying to
I don't think we
kill
should try and
me.
sneak in. I think we're gonna, if we do, we're gonna get thrown in jail very, very quickly.
Yes.
Okay, so no sneaking into the forge. So then, yeah, I think enhanceability wouldn't be terrible, just in case, so we can have the advantage on the charisma saves or
We could
charisma
also
checks.
just not steal from the World Forge.
Well,
I am
No,
also
I mean
pro
so that
not
you could.
stealing from the World Forge.
Oh, I just meant so that we could actually like go and just walk around and like look down there ourselves, so that you'd have a little bit of a bump to the rolls you're gonna make to, I guess, convince this guy to let us do that without a fight or anything, without any hassle.
Hmm.
let's just talk our way into the forge first, and we'll go from there.
And we can
Okay.
just
Yeah.
send a creature in there, send a varmint, a rat, a bug.
Do we
Uh,
have a creature?
I mean, that would let you see the forge.
Yeah, I think the goal is for like the
Communicate.
group to be able to go into the forge. I think that's what we're trying to like get ourselves to. So
I mean,
like if
you know
charcoal
what?
will just let us, yeah, charcoal will just let us into the forge if you convince him. Let's do that.
I
I
mean,
don't have to.
Go for that.
Yeah,
before
and then
we,
we can go from
I
there.
guess, let's think about this for a second. I don't know that there's any downside to Angus's plan actually, because we could do both. We could send like a rat or something in, and then if that doesn't pan out, we could talk to what's his face, right?
I mean, yeah, but I thought you wanted to personally
Yeah, I
see
feel
the.
like if like the rat going in there would like tell us what's in there, kinda, but
I I mean, maybe it'll work. Angus, turn around and describe to me what you see, and I'll draw it.
I mean, we can try.
You have a rat? Is Ralph here?
Find one. It's a city.
Oh yeah, let's just look around, find a little rat up here in the village, send him down the. Do we know where the entrance to the forge is to send the rat?
That's a great point. Actually, where is
Wasn't
the?
he like good luck trying to find the entrance to the forge?
I
Maybe-
mean,
You didn't ask him where the
If we
forge
can-
entrance was.
Damn it!
Okay, yeah, you guys are right. Maybe we should go talk to the captain.
hold on, let me check my class features and see if I have some dumb shit I can pull.
Citrine's a rogue. Citrine, you
Drew
can't,
has
like-
Drew has his servo companion, but I'm not gonna have him here for this.
Citrine, you can't just like trick this guy. You don't have like a 55 charisma or something.
No, actually, I don't. I think fucking Angus has better charisma than me.
So Angus has a feature from his subclass.
Ooh.
Makes my charisma checks really good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
that's what-
Whenever you make a charisma check, you can add your bonus.
You
In
gain
addition, you gain
a
proficiency.
bonus equal
okay.
to your wisdom modifier.
Rangers. Okay. You can certainly
Skill.
use that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I already have. So you want me to try and convince the captain that I gotta go into the forge for an inspection to make sure it wasn't damaged
Mm-hmm.
by devils that never
Yes.
penetrated the village.
And also, I guess maybe to make sure that there's no like devils lurking around, you know, just to keep everybody safe and protected. What we're here for.
Plus, I mean, who knows? Even if they weren't down there, who knows? There could be structural damage from, like, micro fissures, that kind of thing,
No,
It's
I was
it's that's just a check.
Restoration is yeah.
gonna say,
known.
where is it? I think I have this feature. One moment. I got a bunch of class features. No, I do not have the thing I was thinking of. Never mind. I couldn't remember if I had primeval or primal awareness.
Does the glamour feature that you have apply that same bonus to your checks or just your or to your skills or just your charisma with the wisdom thing? Like just
It's
checks.
so a charisma check would be any skill that uses the charisma modifier.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. No, it's strong.
God damn. What's your wisdom? +4?
+4.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got good stats. So I guess we're going into the captain's quarters.
Yep. And I'm just going to enhance ability. I'll bring out the buffer, like shine up his horns, get him charismatic.
All right. So
Ugh.
you all, take your buffs and you make your way all the way over yonder. Jesus, it's so hard to fucking move. Because you either have to zoom in really tight to see you all. All right, let me just do this. Yeah, that's better. You all make your way over to this building here. Let me focus ping you all so you can just boop. So you all
Love this.
make your way over here. And you see that there are two fire giant guards outside of the main building on either side of the wall here as you enter. So they look to you as they look down on you at you all as you enter, as you approach.
Gannon?
Good evening, y'all. I'm here with the with Jekyll's private strike force. We're searching for I should say searching. We're inspecting for any damage, anything of the sort from today's devil attack. I was told I needed to come and check in with your captain.
They both have stern looks, and one turns to the other, turns back to you. Let me check in with the captain. And he turns
Thank you.
into and walks into the door. He closes it slightly behind him, but you can still hear him call out, "Captain, there's inspectors. We expect some sort of inspection from Jekyll's firearms team?" Sure, yeah. And he opens the door and lets you all in.
Oh.
On the way in, you see a massive. You walk into this large door that he holds open for you, and on the other side of the room is a massive desk, and an even larger fire giant than the other two is standing behind it, leaning both hands onto the desk. Behind him, you can see what looks to be a massive elevator contraption. As he looks to you all, he says, "Yeah, Jekyll has been giving me a fucking inspection now, huh?"
Somewhat. Hi, I'm Angus. I'm a ranger with the fire team.
I know who you are, and I recognize the other two, the rest of you lot. As he gestures to the rest of you all.
Oh, well, I hope that's a good thing.
I recognize you're from the Siege of Atlas. I was there on the front lines.
Oh, what? Oh.
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 Thank you for your service.
You do recall that there was a whole platoon of fire giants that referred to themselves as the Meteors that were at the Siege of Atlas.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. My friends told me all about how brave the Meteor Squadron was.
It was a fucking bloodbath.
How they wouldn't be here today with that. Oh, I've heard. I'm very glad that I wasn't there for it. Just the same. I've been sent in to do some checks. Got our artificer here, make sure there's no major structural damage. I'm going to be doing some magic, making sure that nothing penetrated the walls of the forge.
Go ahead and make a deception check, and he's going to counter with an insight.
I'm scared. I have advantage. Let's see here. 24.
Yep. He looks down to you and he says, "We're on a bit of a lockdown from this ongoing attack. But if Jekyll insists, perhaps I can do something about that. Come on." As he turns around and walks over to this elevator contraption behind him.
I guess we head over to the comically oversized elevator.
All right. So you guys walk a collective 145 feet to get to it, to get to this elevator. As what happened? What I think my game crashed.
Oh no.
I'm trying to move.
Map's too big.
No, it. I think someone tried the someone was moving the tokens as I was moving the tokens, and then it just fucking screwy dooey. Let me try that again. There we go. Yeah. So, all right. So you all are You all walk over, probably sprint over, just to be able to be there in time. As he patiently waits for you all to make it onto the elevator, and a large lever that's like hundreds of feet tall. That's like not probably hundreds. He's probably about 100 feet tall himself. So about like 60 feet up, he clicks downward, and the elevator rocks and slowly lowers down to the ground. I need everyone to make con saves.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. I need one from Church and Citrine.
Oh,
All right. Zoe? You with us?
Did he die?
It won't be
Died.
terribly. He was just talking.
The elevator got him.
The elevator got it.
He passes out.
we lost him, guys. He's still up there.
And funnily
He
enough,
just encouraged us to do crime,
literally,
and he passed.
he was just talking. Where'd he go? This bastard? Anyways. All right. Well, everybody except for Tequila fails. And I like to think it's because Tequila, you are well aware of the heat wave that hits from a forge lit ablaze. As the elevator creaks downward, rocking and creaking with faulty infrastructure, you all are hit with a waft of a massive heat wave that rushes over you all. The two people that failed take a level of exhaustion. As this heat wave rocks the two of you, and you kind of buckle under the weight of it. As Charcoal looks down with a chuckle, he says, "Do what for you, eh?" The elevator continues to lower hundreds and hundreds of feet down into this area. The entire elevator is sort of grated a bit. So you are able to see the inner workings of a mountain underneath, lava lighting what little area you can see without dark vision. And what dark vision you can barely make out the small detailings of a massive forge down below, to the scale of something far more larger than the fire giants. And you are completely in darkness. Those with dark vision have monochrome sight, and it takes you a second as you lower down to the ground and the doors open and you walk out. It takes you a moment to realize just exactly where this person is, because his body is so gargantuan in the area. You are just staring at a single face of stone without realizing you are looking at the single limb of this gargantuan Surtur. And I would like to refer everyone to the left side of where you all are clustered, as to scale with the rest of you all. Surtur the World Forge.
Oh,
Hello,
This
Mr. The World
massive
Forge.
titan, lit with a volcano that on his hunched back, eyes, two sets of eyes, light with what looks to be lava inside. His mouth drools with lava itself, as some lava even streams down his back from the volcano atop him. He lumbers around, barely keeping you, making yourselves known to him as he lumbers around this forge, and you can see that he is working on massive conveyor belts that seem to be flowing with all different types of constructs that stream all the way down his forge. As he just continues to lumber around. And Charcoal kind of just looks to you all and he says, "Go on." There he is. Exactly how he was. Exactly how he's going to be.
go, Tequila, go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is the expert craftsman. Look at how diligent he is.
Yes, very,
Yeah.
very impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah, very. I'm glad to see he's doing well. I'm gonna do my little check real quick, make sure nothing scary's here.
I'll-
Nothing scarier.
I'll go with you, Angus. I'll go with you.
Oh, that's nice.
Do I just go talk to Mr. The World Forge?
Do we ever need you, buddy?
It's really hot.
You can say that again.
It is a little warm.
You see a hand extends outward, and what looks to be a toy figurine in his hand is actually a massive, one of the massive constructs from the Spice Chapel, mangled and ruined in his hand as he lowers it down to what you can now focusing your attention to is a massive anvil made out of the rock around you, but still flattened pristinely on top as he lowers the construct down and begins to work on it with his hands.
Fascinating. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Still nothing. Like, Charcoal just looks and he's like, he's not going to be able to hear you.
Oh,
Especially when it comes to the clanging. Bing! As a massive clang of what sounds like hammer on steel rocks the entire mountain like an earthquake. As he looks, and you look, and Surtur has simply just pounded into the construct in front of him with his bare fists. Bang! Just rips around the area like thunder tearing through the air. Captain Charcoal is just simply leaned back against the elevator, seeming unfazed.
yeah, that might be a little bit difficult. I wish I had message. Tequila's going to start flying and try to like go up near an ear or something, or what might be an ear.
Okay. As you get closer, I'm gonna ask for 2 con saves for 2 different things, but oh god.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Second one.
Okay. So I will give the 16 to the first. I will flip this. So the 16 is to save against the heat wave. as you get closer, the heat is getting hotter and hotter around you, as you can feel the aura of heat emitting from Surtur, as he is working here. But then you get close enough, and another bang from this thing, and it emits a shockwave that sends you 50 feet spiraling backwards into the air from the shockwave of his blows to this construct. But still ever present, you are able to kind of continue pursuing, keeping in mind the heavy impact and the recoil that you face from his strikes. But you are able to get close enough to him. How do you try to grab his attention?
Now that I'm close to him, I think at first Tequila's just kind of yelling, "Hey, hey! How do you do the small detail when you're working on such a large scale?"
By now, you have probably gotten to the point where you are standing on his anvil. The construct below him is flattened to a sheet of metal, but still about 2 feet thick of just pure metal that has been flattened down into a slab. And he finally sees you. As you see, he doesn't seem to have pupils, so his entire head turns to you and looks down at you on his anvil. His voice reverberates from the room as he says, "Who dares in my domain?"
I'm sorry to bother you. I do know how it is when you're like focused on working. We came down to do a check, and I was just so fascinated by your work. Hi, I'm Tequila. How do you get the small details when you were like so big?
There's some pause. It is the nature of my craft. And he takes a single finger, a long nailed finger, and places a single finger onto this slab of metal. And you see it glow. This hot metal, this orange glow of metal, heating and melting as you see that he twists, and the metal begins to mold and shape as as though massive and grandiose, lumbering around his forge. He is intricate and fine with his movements of his weaving the molten metal into another shape of his own. And you see that he continues to swirl his fingers, intricately weaving this slab of metal into a construct. And then it splits away from the molten metal that remains, and he makes another, and another, and another. And you see these are spitting images of Drew, but some taller and leaner, some wielding swords, others warhammers, staves, all types of weapons and statures and forms. But he is taking this construct from the Spice Chapel and making him into what looks to be 20 different Warforged constructs, all woven from molten metal as they glow an orange hot, as he slowly weaves them and places them in a line across the forge. And then he slowly, with a hand, twists and lifts them up with some sort of telekinetic magic that lifts them up into the air and shifts them along and drifts them along to the conveyor belt that's against one of the faces as they fall and slowly drift off and away from the mountain.
Gosh, you're just such a master of the craft. I don't suppose if I got out of my armor, is there anything cool you could do with it? Like, for a fan?
He, as you're speaking, he's already pulling up to him another construct, another battle-worn and dismangled Spice Chapel construct that he lowers down to the ground, to the anvil, as he looks to you and says, "I bring life to my constructs. Your armor is not one that I fasten."
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I would really not want my armor to be alive. Okay, well, thanks for letting me, see your work. Keep it up.
He presses his hand down, and without even touching the construct, is already compacting and forming and flattening into another sheet as he is weaving the metal down. As you, I'm assuming, begin to leave.
Yeah, and I'll just inspect stuff on the way out. We're here to do an inspection. I want to see stuff. I'll just look at anything I can.
So you look and you see that looking around, go ahead and make an investigation check while you do. So you already see that there is a pile of what looks to be 20 different Spice Chapel constructs in a pile of corpses on the ground that he is pulling from to make into more constructs. You see there are conveyor belts with each with their own specific construct on it. There's pentadrones being lined on a conveyor belt. There are monodromes, there are duodromes, tridrones, quadrones, warforged constructs. There's not really any Spice Chapel constructs. They don't seem to be continuing. He doesn't seem to be continuing to make any more. He seems to be just making a bunch of tiny ones instead of making more Spice Chapel constructs. But he seems to just be entirely recycling the constructs that have returned to him to make these new constructs around him. Dangling from the ceilings above are massive smithing tools that are skyscrapers on top of his mouth, that dangle from the mountain. But seem to be in reach of his grasp, if ever he needs it. But aside from that and the occasional lava pools that dot the areas around him, there's pretty much nothing else. He is just constantly in this forge. There doesn't even seem to be a way out of this room, of this mountain. He is just in here.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, hello.
Well,
Welcome back.
hello. Everything seems shipshape. He seems like he's doing well. Yeah.
Yeah?
This is the coolest thing I have seen, maybe ever?
What
Maybe
the hell?
ever.
Hey Zoe, how long have you been back?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay. So to recap, you all were able to get down to the World Forge, and I'm gonna need a con save from you as people are suffering exhaustion from a heat wave.
Oh boy. Okay. I can do a con save, a normal one.
All right, so you're good. So you are fine and don't suffer a point of exhaustion. But you see this massive creature here, Surtur the World Forge, is 2 scale with with his token compared to your token. And he's just lumbering around this massive volcanic forage underneath of the mountain, taking corpses of the Spice Chapel constructs and molding them into more smaller constructs like the Warforged units like Druids and other monodrome and duodrome constructs. But Tequila flew over to him, had a little chat, saw how he was working his magic, and then is now coming back to the rest of you all.
Okay.
What would the 3 of you that are down here be doing as as you see Tequila is flying over?
I was very much pretending to do like a magical check to make sure there's no demons around, or devils, I should say. Entirely faking it because I do not actually have the ability to do that.
I gotcha.
And I'm just scanning the walls for any sort of cracks or damage, anything that seems like it could be that could, crumble.
Just
if
looking
something were to
around,
happen.
looking around for any devil activity. Just checking around, making sure
Not
everything's
really any
fine.
investigation check needed. There doesn't seem to be anything living down here, living or unliving down here, besides the Great World Forge and the constructs that he makes. This place has been here for what you can guess is a couple thousand years, ancient and old down here, and unchanging, even with the world changing around him. Searcher is still down here doing the exact same thing he's been doing, and has not been interrupted before. I mean, not literally, because he does other things, like few other things, but he is not. But this forge has been untouched by anything other than Searcher since its beginning. But eventually, he kind of Tequila flies back to you all, and Captain Charcoal, the fire giant that let you all in, says, "All right, you all ready to go?"
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't that
Todd,
amazing, you guys?
That was amazing, Tequila.
I smell worse than I did when we left.
Same.
I'm
Fuck,
glad
it's
I
hot
can't
down here.
smell.
You can't smell?
No, I have no no nasal cavity, no
Ugh.
nasal organ. I guess I could kind of sense molecules on my membrane, but no,
Well,
I don't really smell.
consider yourself lucky right now.
Yeah.
I agree. Cutting my balls off down here.
You seem to be fine. I'm struggling over here. Huh.
All right. So you all eventually make your way out as Charcoal pulls the lever up, and the elevator creaks up into the air. The sonorous pings from Searcher bashing onto this anvil continue to ring out as Charcoal, unfazed by them, continues to look down. He says, "You so were you specifically told to look for anything? I mean, the devils, yeah, but like, Obviously,
I
nothing's
mean,
getting down
look-
here.
Yeah, no, it was a odd question. I'm not gonna lie, but I just go where I'm told.
I don't know. And on that, there is what sounds like another rupturing ping from the anvil. Sounds a bit more above you than below you. And this is the first time that Charcoal flinches as he looks up. And as the elevator creaks up to the rooftop, to the top floor, another explosion ruptures one of the sides of the walls beside you as Captain Charcoal goes, "Shit!" and rushes out of the elevator and slams open the door as you can hear combat. And that is where we're going to end this session for tonight.
Oh boy. Well, at least we
Right.
found the devils.
You guys asked for multiple
Come on,
combats, a long rest. This is what I'm going to give.
Let's go. I
felt
one
bad because
second
you all
level
looked like
slot
you
and
all
a
sounded
drink.
like you were crashing out the first combat.
That first one was nice.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Calm.
Well, like crashing out as in like you threw everything you had at them.
No, I've got a.
Oh, you're
couple
fine,
more.
Church. I was mostly saying like Angus uses action surge. I think you also used your action surge as well.
I did use my action surge, yeah, but we should be fine.
Yeah, you
next
guys
time?
got it.
Are you, how long have you been away?
Why?
What the fuck?
Oh, Drew, we met your creator.
Hey,
He's very scary.
how's it going? So, how long have you been awake?
Just woke up.
Oh, good.
knew
We
it.
just
What
wrapped
are
up the
the
session.
odds? Like, there's no
Yeah, I
way
heard-
that to be continued was what woke you up.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
heard
God.
charcoal or something said fuck, and then and then the session ended.
Oh, God. Well, you're just gonna have to watch the stream to figure out what happened.
It's a decent
It's a
amount.
lot. A lot fucking happened.
We're actually productive this time, guys. Good job.
We
I did
saved
46
the day.
damage in one shot.
We saved the
Yeah.
day completely. Everything
Did
is
we?
fine.
Yeah.
And nobody's in any danger at all.
And no one went down earlier. No one.
Nobody.
Can I get a short rest?
Nope.
No.
Spent your
Yeehaw.
entire fucking time fighting and then hiking up a mountain.
Ugh.
Don't
Didn't
worry,
even
next
get that
time
drink
the
in.
rest of the party will be here.
Didn't even get the drink in.
Well, I heard
None
the
of
other...
this would have happened if we would have just stayed and had that drink at the bar.
None of this would have happened if we just got drunk.
That's what I was saying, team. That's what I was saying. We should have just gone to 10.
I can't
Ralph
believe
was
you
the
only voted
wiser
my
one. He
dad.
was just like, I'm done with outside.
I think it was totally worth it.
It's okay. We'll have Drew, Hecate, and Vic coming up the mountain being like, where the fuck did everyone go? Right as the combat starts.
Like Mugen's just been watching us or something.
Yeah, Munich just like, yeah, I saw them go up this mountain.
Oh yeah, we had a critter with us the whole time. I could have just cast Beast Sense on him.
Excuse you.
Yeah, right.
Bitch. I would tell you right now, any familiar you send down would have died instantly from the heat wave.
He's not familiar, I think.
He's still 1 HP.
Oh well,
He's a
shit.
family member.
He's a friend.
He's a family member.
Buddy.
He's an Eye of Odin. Okay, he's family. He's family.
Like he's just spying on us.
It's like literally my whole job.
Your
I mean,
job
we're
is to
okay
be your
with
friend.
Yeah, from the last moments I heard, this was a fun combat or something, right?
So what you missed was
Yeah, the
combat
combat
with a
was
bone
fun.
devil and a bunch of bearded devils that happened right outside the tavern. You all went. The party went up to see the World Forge, which is up top, which is on top of Mount Valnut, and encountered all the fire giants, including Captain Charcoal, who apparently led the meteors in the Siege of Atlas. And then you met Surtur, the World Forge, who was turning a bunch of Spice Chapel constructs into a lot more of yous.
No
then-
way, we just met Surtur in 2 different campaigns at the same day. No way, no way.
Did you meet
No, this is
Surtur
the
in
beginning
another
of the
campaign?
second. We didn't start.
Yeah, the
this.
same. Uh,
Alright,
Yeah.
It's
well,
super late. I gotta hop out, y'all.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is coming up to 5 o'clock.
GG's, nerds.
Alright, I'll see you
Yeah,
guys
guys.
in 2 weeks.
Alright.
Good session, y'all. See ya.
Y'all.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Right.